Hold on. Trying to put it on do not disturb, but I can't. Hello. I was supposed to go back on last night, but I did not. So what's up, guys? Was just gonna hop on here, talk about addiction, recovery, whatever you guys want to talk about. I am at work and want to chat with you guys. Aside from 2 nights ago, this is the second time in a long time I've hopped on live. It's going to take a few for people to pop in here, I'm sure. But if you're here, say hello. My little microphone. Who's going to be the first one? Mess with some of these settings here. Hello. What's up, old man and Max? How are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are doing great. Was just gonna pop on here and good. I am in recovery, and so I like to hop on here and talk to other people about recovery or addiction, or whatever you're struggling with. Try to be as helpful as I can, or be of service to who I can. Yeah, it's not too entertaining. It's really not. I don't get on here and crash out like I've seen other people do, and I don't put a toilet seat on my head. I yeah, just get on here and try to chat with people and talk with people. I found, for me anyway, at most times at 1 in the morning or 1 something in the morning, if I'm scrolling, it's because I got stuff on my mind. And it's nice to, talk to people who are struggling and with addiction or whatever it is. I'm in recovery. Tomorrow I'll have 22 months sober, which is amazing. I never thought in a million years that I would be sober even a year. But I also thought in a million years when I was a kid, I would never become a heroin addict and a fentanyl addict, but I did. And now I get to work at a place. I'm at work right now. I get to work at a place where I get to be a source of hope to others. Everybody here where I work, they're all struggling in active addiction. It's a tiny home village I work at. So if you're in here, say hello. Drop your sobriety date if you got one. Ullman, are you in recovery too? Hello, Heat. I know. I know. You know what's funny is I went live 2 nights ago, and that was like the first comments was to stop vaping. I quit smoking cigarettes like 10 months ago. And what's up? I'm a gamer, or I'm gamer. Um, but I picked up the vaping, and I don't think vaping is much better than cigarettes. The only upside to the vape is I don't stink like cigarettes. So, what's up, oh hamburger? And I'm gamers. Thanks for popping in. I started doing videos a couple years ago when I was in active addiction. I got videos of back when I was a fentanyl and meth addict, and pretty gnarly. And then I documented my journey from detox, treatment, and now recovery. And so now I work at a place where I get to help people kind of overcome their addictions. I work at a tiny home village where we take homeless people. Uh, it's a fenced off, government funded or state funded place, and they got little tiny home buildings. And it's structured to where you get one of those. It's like 7 by 7. It's really small, but it gets them off the public sidewalk and into a safe environment. I know it will. I know, Max. It's not good, but you know, baby steps, right? I quit the alcohol, and then I quit the heroin, then I quit the meth, and then I quit the fentanyl, then the cigarettes. Oh, thank you. I'm gamer. I appreciate you. I actually have 667 days sober today, which is pretty great. I live in a clean and sober recovery house, and I'm going to school to be a substance abuse disorder counselor, so I can take my my lived experience, and then I can couple it with like the medical part of it, and just like really go out there and fucking attack the addiction problem. I'm from Tacoma, Puyallup. I mean, I'm from Puyallup, but a lot of people don't know about Puyallup unless you have heard of the Puyallup Fair. It's our state fair. But what are you talking about? I don't know. Uh, you're not my kid. I can tell you that, Addison. That's weird. Unless I have a child out there I don't know of. But I've never paid child support because I've had all of my kids. I'm a single dad. If anything, I should get child support. Thank you, Ullman. I appreciate it. Frederick Dickerson? No. I'm Daniel Bradford. Hello, Brittany. Oh, thank you.
I'm going on my walk about 5 minutes of this finish with the story I'm reading.
1 second, guys. I'm at work. Copy that. The Philippines. I know she's kidding. Hey, you never know sometimes with people on here, you know? Brittany, the job I do, so aside from typically I'm a behavioral health technician, I worked at a treatment center, a detox and treatment center for like 8 months. And then I came over here, and it's called, I don't want to say my business name, but it's a company where, so right now, and you guys will see every hour on the hour, I do a walkthrough the job site. I live in, I can show you kind of the camera. So you see, those are like right there. Those are little tiny homes, right? And we take the homeless and we put them in there. And so they have a place to stay, a safe place. It's fenced off. There's bathrooms and showers. We feed them. And it's gated and fenced. And so they live here. You know, each person has one of they're only like 7x7. They're pretty tiny, but that's what I do. And so I'm not security, but there's two of us here, 12-hour shifts. So every hour on the hour, I walk through the property, and every 30 minutes we check the bathrooms, because we got to make sure nobody's dead in the bathroom, overdose. We had somebody about a month and a half ago, overdose, or not overdose, complications due to drug addiction, but she died in the bathroom. And so the board behind me, that is a first aid kit, and that's a door. That's my door to get in and out. So I'm parked watching the cameras, and I'm at the front gate, which we lock at night, so not everybody can just come in. Like no visitors, no dealers, no thieves, stuff like that. And so when people come to the gate, I get up and I let them in the gate, and then every hour on the hour, I walk the property, which I'll take you guys with me, and you can see where it's at and like what it looks like. I'm gamer. Yeah, that's what I should have been. I wanted to be a cop, but I made a couple wrong decisions and screwed that up. I went a different path. Where am I located? I'm in Tacoma, elevator. No, Max, I don't speak Filipino or whatnot. Nope. Man, I can barely speak English. What do I like about my job? What I like about my job is so I'm what's called an engagement specialist. It's a fancy word for talking to people. So I try to be a source of like hope for people that are in addiction. I like to share my story with them so they could see a man that just 2 years ago was right where they're at, and I pulled myself out of it and bettered my life, and now I'm employed, and my life is great. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's far better than what it used to be. And so giving a little bit of inspiration to other people, that's what I like about my job. So that's what I like about it. Brittany, happy Sunday morning, elevator. And the board, Max, there's no board behind me. That is back there. That is a first aid kit, first aid box. I will show you. See? So I'm bad saying my parents said you wouldn't make a good cop. Don't listen to them. Be whatever you want to be. Don't let anybody distract you from what you really want to be. Seriously, if you want to be a cop, you go out and you bust your ass at it and do what you can, and you can do it. I wanted to, but I got my first felony at 14, so I screwed that up. My coworker is about to walk up on us. So,
check.
Yeah, I'm on the video. Well, you'll be on video too then.
Hello.
My coworker Steven.
Hello there.
Yeah, he's trouble.
That's right to say bathrooms.
Huh?
I say the bathroom.
You can say whatever the fuck you want.
Which bathroom is you getting?
I'm getting the back ones.
Back.
Yeah. So don't trash them. All right. So I have a coworker, and he sits in the other office in front of the other security monitors and lets people into the laundry room and stuff like that, and helps them with other things. So Australia, wow. I thought felony was a prerequisite. Norton, for real, right? Well, that's why my journey is a little bit different. So like being an addict in recovery and having a criminal record actually helps me. It helps me when it comes to helping other people because I can relate to more people. Like a lot of the people that live here are have criminal cases, felonies, whatever. And if you were in addiction and you wanted someone to talk to relate to, would you feel better talking to somebody that has been there, done that, or like a counselor with a degree that doesn't know shit, you know? Oh, thank you, Brittany. It's the back of an AA coin. To thine own self be true. And it says unity, service, and recovery. And then even my kids, that's my daughter Shylin and my son Blake. And I got a bunch of other tattoos all over the place. Sporadic like. Carbon monoxide detector. Yes, sir, it is. Norton, good job, man. That's amazing. How did you quit drinking? Did you participate in the AA program, or did you just stop on your own? I quit drinking in 2017, but I switched over to heroin. So that kind of screwed me up. That fucked me up. I was on day 3 of alcohol withdrawals, and I reached out to somebody to get like a Valium or something because the withdrawals were bad. And he gave me some heroin. And like an idiot, I tried it. And I was hooked. I was gone. All right, gamer. Your mom is like me? Is she in recovery? Norton, that's all it took? Well, good. Whatever it takes. Hell, if it was becoming a problem and you did something about it, fucking applause to you, man. Really. That's good stuff. Oh, no white stuff? Yeah. Yeah. I was never a big cocaine guy. I went through my crack phase when I was like 18, but my grandfather had me selling crack at a very young age. And so I got curious and tried it and got hooked on it for like 6 months. And that stuff is horrible, man. That stuff takes your soul away. It makes people do things that they never thought they would do. Victor, yes, Trump 2028. Brittany, what do you mean? She's not in recovery no more, or she's not drinking anymore? Because see, I'm in recovery, and so I still call myself an addict and an alcoholic, you know, just to remind me that I'm one poor decision away from being right back on the streets. Well, congrats to her. That's pretty cool. I bet you're proud of her. My mom still drinks. What are you sorry for, Ullman? I don't know why you're saying sorry. I'll bet, Brittany. I bet I would be too. Thank you, vegan. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're here. Max, your dad is an alcoholic. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Is he an alcoholic or does he just drink a lot? To me, there's a difference, but welcome back, gamer. Glad you came back. If you guys have any questions about recovery or addiction or anything like that, man, shoot. I'm very transparent and I'm very open with my story and with my past, and I'm very honest. So I'm very blunt, I guess you could say. Game or shoot? What's your question? Your dad likes to drink a lot, Brittany. How does your mom feel about that if she doesn't drink anymore? Is she okay with it? Or is your mom and dad separated? Sir, you are masculine. Thanks, man. Do I know the country Samoa? I've heard of it, never been there. Your guys' dad, like, my dad used to like to drink a lot. I don't know if he still does. I don't talk to him. He went to prison for killing a man drinking and driving. Oh, thank you. Gorchiknik, I don't know the name. Yeah, he killed a guy drinking and driving. We were camping. He did an illegal U-turn and he was drunk and he killed a guy on a motorcycle. And we don't talk anymore, but I don't know if he still drinks. Do I work out or hunt? No, I do not. I've never hunted before, ever. Do I work out? Yes, I do work out. Not as much as I should. Alan, so my channel started off like me when I was in active addiction, and I kind of documented like my life, how it was in addiction, and then like the detoxing from it, my rehab, and then now my 22 months of living sober and recovery. And so the title was just questions and answers about recovery and addiction, and kind of just the bullshit and talk. All right, Max, bye, buddy. Thank you for popping in. What is my personality mostly like? I don't know, laid back. Really laid back. Passive. Easy to get along with. I think. Funny. Well, I mean, I'm not funny, but I got a good sense of humor. I guess I'll say that. Gone through a lot, Danny. 1 second, guys. I gotta let somebody in the gate here. I'm coming. I heard you. How are you?
He's coming too. I'll wait.
Oh, you live here?
Yeah.
What unit you in?
So, which one am I?
Are you new?
7 now.
What's your name?
Then,
Oh, I've never met you.
oh, yeah.
I don't think. Have I?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you.
Seven,
You can push me.
seven.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's right. All right.
You're
Cool.
in.
Yeah, I remember now. Well, good to see you.
Is this locked?
Yeah, you got to open it for him. Okay, guys. Sorry, duty calls. Gone through a lot, Danny. You're such a keeper. Thanks. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate you, man. That was kind of you. That made my heart happy hearing that. Thank you. What do people like most about me? I like you because you have really pretty eyes. Oh, thank you. I think what I hear a lot, I don't like saying stuff about myself like that really, but I got a big heart. I'm real selfless with people, in my life, in my work, in my day-to-day life, in the house I live in. I sponsor people, take them through the book. And so, I don't know, really giving, if somebody was cold, I would give them my flannel, like no questions asked. Watching that, I don't want nothing to do with that. God bless. No problem. Bring that neighbor to my life. It's not my neighbor. It's someone that lives here on the property. You may see when I go on my walk. What time is it? In 13 minutes, you may meet some people. You might see some people. I'm just warning you. It's dirty here. It's kind of a shock to the system when you see how some of these people live. It really is. It really, really is. If you mod someone, they can boot the trolls. Oh, Mr. Mouse, what's up, man? I remember you. Yeah, I don't know why this Ullman person is writing that a lot. I don't know how to make somebody a mod. I mean, you were on here the other night. I'll make you the mod if you want. Hey, Ullman. Can I respectfully ask that you stop doing that? Don't make people mods, just block people. Okay. All right. Thank you, Ullman. No, I don't have to block people. I can just ask them. I appreciate you. Do I have a wife? No, not anymore. I got separated back in 2017 because of my drinking, because I was an alcoholic. That broke up my family, and then she cheated on me, and we have not been together since. So, pretty sure just click on them. Yeah, not Ralph. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Golden Shatter. Why'd she cheat? Oh man. Probably because I was a piece of shit husband. I was drunk morning to night every day, and I wasn't there for her. I mean, no excuse for cheating, of course, but fuck, I don't blame her. It hurt real bad too. I remember. I couldn't understand why until I got sober, and I understood why. No excuse for cheating, of course, but I'm gamer. Yes, I do want to hear your story. I apologize. The chats are going pretty fast. I don't know how to slow them down. Golden, you would have tried to help me. Well, thank you. Who was the other guy? The other guy was a coworker of hers. I was the breadwinner, and she was a stay-at-home mom, and she got a job somewhere, and within like a month, she had an affair with him. So that's who the other guy was. And thank you. How do you stay disciplined on being sober? Oh, so I have kind of a very strict recovery regimen. I go to 2 or 3 AA meetings a week. I hit my knees and I pray every single morning. I take other people through the book. I sponsor other people, and I try to do my best to think of other people, because when I'm thinking of others and trying to help others with their problems, my problems don't seem so bad. And somehow God kind of, I don't know, he takes care of it. You know what I mean? So that's how I stay disciplined on being sober. Golden, how did I find out? Well, I started catching on, and then she lied about somebody that was picking her up for work one day. And I went outside and I saw it was this other man, and then I confronted her about it, and it came out. And that's it. She did try to help me. She tried to help me for many years with my drinking and my addiction, but I didn't listen, and I wasn't ready. So dang, what a whore. Yeah. Mr. Mouse or Mods are Karens. No, Golden, Mr. Mouse is right. I think it's just for people that are being disruptive in the chat, but I don't mind. It's a public forum. I can't expect everybody to behave. Oh, thanks, Brittany. I appreciate it. I could use a hug. How to understand who I am, alcoholic or no? Well, nobody can diagnose you an alcoholic. That's something that you have to find out for yourself. There's a really great book that I read daily. It's called Alcoholics Anonymous. It has a chapter more about alcoholism, and it has some questions in there, and it has some stuff. If you can relate to the stuff in that book, it explains different types of drinkers and alcoholics. And if you can relate, then you're probably an alcoholic. Really, for me, it's when it touches my lips, I cannot stop. I have no control over how much I drink. And yeah, if I'm not drinking, I'm obsessing about it. I mean, not anymore, but that's how it was. So that's how you can find out if you're an alcoholic or not. Go to the nearest bar and see if you can go in there and have a few drinks and walk out. If you can do that, or having one drink and walking out, then you're not an alcoholic. If you go into a bar and have a drink and then you can't stop, then you're an alcoholic. And my clock, I don't know. Good question. I don't pay attention to it. So, Alina Diaz, hello. Let people have their fun. Alina, I'm good. Thank you for asking. And Mr. Mouse, yeah, correct. I don't like the racist stuff or the if it keeps it up, I will block him or put him in timeout or whatever. Golden, I am from Tacoma, Washington. I'm gamer. So my dad said his uncle was drunk and he was wearing a red shirt. He went out there. Jesus Christ, that's horrible. Mr. Mouse, I agree. Nothing fun about hate at all. Most women are whores. Now that is so not true. Not at all. They could say most men are assholes. Hold on, duty calls, guys. Hello.
Hi. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. You got that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You're welcome. Oh man, I gotta try to keep up with the chat. You have blue eyes. No, I have green eyes. Did I beat her ass? No, I don't hit women. Golden. No, I've never put my hands on a woman. They love dick. Sure. I mean, that's what they do, right? Hi, Boomer. Hello, Schnee. Just block people yourself. Yeah. What's a piece of advice you would give to your 25-year-old? Oh, wow. That's a good question. Oh. When I was 25, my son was born and I got married. I would have not gotten married. And I would have kept my job in the union back then. And I would have started AA back then because I was already an alcoholic back then. So, can I give you a throat hug? Okay, that's a good one. I've never heard that. When did I quit drinking? I quit drinking in 2018 or 2017, one of those two. What would you say to your younger self before all this stuff happened? Well, that's a tough one, Brittany, because my mom was doing meth with me when I was 14. So, and I first got drunk when I was 10, started smoking weed at like 13. My mom was a crackhead. And I lived in a trap house with my mom. And so I was around drugs and alcohol like from the earliest I can remember, so it was like, it was normal. It was what I thought is what you do, Literally, I thought like that's normal stuff. All right, Ullman, you have a good night, buddy. I don't like substance because it gives me anxiety. Yeah, I don't like substance anymore either. Rylan Fordenwalt. What's up, man? I'm glad you're here, brother. I did read your dad's story about the bull. I did. I'm masturbating furiously right now. Why would you put that on here? Like, do people get a kick out of being weird like that? Arafa, no, I have green eyes. I answered that already. Bye, Omen. You have a good night, buddy. Do I masturbate? That's none of your business. Oh, I know where Kent is. That's right up the road from, it's not too far. It's like 15, 20 minutes from Tacoma. Chat. Bro, I should what? Pull it out. I'm not gonna pull it out. No. Come on, guys. Hey Jenny, how are you? Habitually nobody. You're in Kent? Right on. You're local to me. Oh, I think you guys are fucking with me. All right, I gotta go for my walk. If you guys want to come with me, I won't be doing a lot of responding to the chats. So give me a minute when I get back and I'll read them. But come on, let's go. It's kind of a shit show. I'm gonna go on my round. You watch the gate.
Yeah.
I take my microphone off, guys. That's the reason it's working. I'm back. Hold on, guys. Let me fix my phone thing. And that's the tiny home village. Okay, I'm back. Thank you.
Copy.
So, what did you guys think? Let me go and get caught up on the chat. Jenny, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, 22 months tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 15th, right? Yeah, thank you, Jenny. I appreciate it a lot. All right, habitually nobody. Golden Chatter. No, I'm an Aquarius. No, I don't play Fortnite. Vinland, I'm from Tacoma, Washington. It's the fun of being in the comments. One second, guys. Yeah, I got you. How you doing, Lupe? You good?
Yeah.
Good to see you. All right. What kind of question do you masturbate? Of course he does. He's human. Can you tell us a joke? Yeah. I'll tell you guys a joke and you guys can think of the answer while I catch up on the comments. What do you call a can opener that doesn't work? Jenny, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm Gamers. Am I going to do a live tomorrow? Probably not. I don't know. I might. Stop vaping. I know. Look, I quit smoking cigarettes and I quit heroin. I quit fentanyl. I quit meth. I quit drinking. Let me have my vape. And my mic is back on. Can you hear me? Oh, yeah. Look, the mic was off while I was doing my walk. Yeah, so my bad. Oh, I'm way behind. Golden Chatter, I'm not homeless. This is where I work. Okay, I'm going to have to skip through a lot of these. The joke, okay, it's a can't opener. What do you call a can opener that doesn't work? A can't opener. All right, well, here's another one. What has 5 toes but is not your foot? Daddy JXY. Yeah, I've been through some shit, brother. My foot. All right, no more jokes. My jokes suck. I have dad jokes. That's what I have. Golden Chatter, yes. Why don't I stop being a baby and relapse? Yeah, I guess I could, right? Man up. I don't know. I just don't want to. It's not about not being a man. If you knew how much I did, how much I shot up, yeah, you'd understand why I don't want to anymore. Tyler, I hope that's a good thing. Little Leaf, though, hey, you enjoy that brew, man. You probably deserve it. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you're having a great night. I really do. You know, I hope all of you guys have a great night. I hope you guys are all blessed, and I hope good things come to each and every one of you. I really do. You guys all deserve it. I'm 43. Ultimate Kratos, you've been doing coke for 2 weeks? Well, it's a good time to put it down. before it becomes a big problem. And I promise you, if you don't, it will. White hair, golden? No, it's not white. It's gray. And that's all. It's all wisdom. Okay. Yeah, it's wisdom. I've earned all my gray hair. Ultimate. Wow, how did you almost die today? That scares me, man. Hopefully it scares you too. Hopefully it scares you enough to put it down, because I can promise you, if you were just on the little walk we went on, if you keep it up, you're going to wind up living in a place like this, if not worse, or if not dead. 100%. There's no lifetime successful drug addicts, man. At least none that I've met. It always ends in jails, institutions, or death. So yeah, man, please, I implore you, man, you're worth it. And if no one's today told you they love you, I love you. I don't even know you, but you're worthy of love, and you're worthy of grace, and you're worthy of a good life. You know, where am I at? I'm in Tacoma, Washington. Ultimate. Yeah, you know, I lost my wife to my addiction, to my alcoholism back in 2017. I almost lost my kids, but I mean, I didn't lose my kids. I raised my son. I was a single dad for a long time while I was a drug addict, and that was difficult. But I promise you will lose your shit. And golden, yes, I do dye my hair sometimes. I have the shit at home. I'm actually going to be doing that, not completely dyeing it, but like getting it back to darker. So yes, that's what I want to do. And ultimate, you're welcome, brother. And I mean it too, from the bottom of my heart. Raven, what's my opinion on marijuana? I don't really have one, man. To each his own, brother. You know, it has helped a lot of people. I know a lot of people that kicked heroin and quit drinking with it. They call that California sober, where they're sober off everything except for weed. Me personally, I don't smoke it because I have to have complete abstinence from everything. But if people want to smoke weed, man, and if it helps them, who am I? Like, who am I to judge? You know what I mean? I quit meth. It sucks. Did you go GHB? I don't know what GHB is, buddy. Tyler, yes, I will at some point, but I'm not going to quit tonight. You know? Ultimate, you know what, where it got for me, it got to me. It's got to hurt bad enough. The pain has to be great enough, and you have to hurt so bad where you wake up one day and you just don't want to hurt anymore. You don't want to hurt anymore. And you're tired of hurting the people you love and people all around you, your kids, your family. You're hurting everybody. When you finally get to that point where you're just tired of being sick and tired, then you'll change, you know, and that's what I did. I almost had an incident where I almost killed myself on my motorcycle. And that was 2 days before I went to detox and I got sober. I was going like 110 in the oncoming side of the highway for about 3 or 4 miles, just right down the center lane, hoping that somebody would change lanes or something. I was like this close. Thank God I didn't. And so, yeah, before you get to that point, you should quit. Weed sucks, same demon as, you know, Golden. I mean, to me, a drug is a drug is a drug, but, you know, I stay away from it, but I can't really judge other people, you know? Gary, I totally agree, man. Laughing is the best medicine. Pro Authority, I'm good, man. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're here. Ultimate, really, really try. If you need to go to some meetings, go to some meetings. If you need to go to detox, go to detox. But just know that you're worth it, man, and you matter. And the world is a better place because you're in it. And I promise you, if you get sober and live a life of recovery, you will be the best version of yourself you've ever known. And everybody around you will be happy with you. Like, I don't know. I mean, that's how it feels with me. Ultimate, I was there too, man. Lived with my mom at one point when I got out of treatment. And it was very humbling being like 38 living with my mother. Raven, we listen and we don't judge and we love people. Yes, absolutely. Why am I so majestic? I am not majestic. Trust me. Golden, yes, it's cold up here at night still. It's cold like 9 months out of the year. Right now, it was hot today. It was nice. Is my mother still a crack whore? No. No, my mother's sober today. Sober-ish, I think. She drinks a little alcohol, but yeah, no, I see her like once a week. I'll go make her dinner or something. Ultimate, you're going to run out of chances, my friend. One of these days, man. And I hope you don't. And the fucked up thing about it is it comes so quick. Like, you'll wake up one day and you won't hold on, there's a fly. You'll wake up one day and you won't think it'll be your last day, and it could be your last day. Where am I from? I'm from Tacoma, Washington. Thanks, Olive. I appreciate it. I like it too. I'm a flannel guy, man. My flannel game is strong. When it's colder out, like wintertime, fall, man, I got so many Dixon flannels. I got so many Milwaukee flannels, a ton of flannels. Who is this old goat? Give you a 360. Hang on, I gotta let somebody in the gate here, and then I will. Okay. Oh, you already got it here. Let me help you. I get the gate. Look at you. All right. Almost like you've done this before. Yeah. All right, a 360. This is just my little space. It's nothing fancy. That's it. In a little while, I gotta go on my walk again, and I can show you what the tiny homes look like. Do I need Viagra? No, I do not. I'm not at that point yet. But thank you for thinking about it, I guess. Golden, it's not my office. I just borrow it for 12 hours a day. Ronaldo or Messi? I don't know, man. I'm not a soccer guy. Yeah, Viagra's fun. I'll take it recreationally, but I don't need it. Dave, what's up, Dave? Dave, kaboom. I know what you mean, Golden. I definitely know what you mean. Anyways, yeah. If I put a wig on my Teletubby profile picture, could you put it up on your wall? No. No, I will not. There we go. I had to put somebody on timeout. Man, I don't got time for that bullshit. What's up, Elmo? How are you? Ultimate, I believe in you, man. Do it. Do it. Challenge yourself, man. But, for people like you and I, if you're an addict like I am, just simply getting rid of the drugs and alcohol is not enough, because what we have is an obsession of the mind. We have an allergy where we put drugs and alcohol into our body and we don't stop. We have this thing called the phenomenon of craving. And once we start, we just have no control over how much we do. So I would suggest you go to an NA meeting in your local area or an AA meeting. And start there. Start there, man. Angeloops. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, the temptation's there, but you gotta do something different, Sorry, I gotta log on. Recovery's a great thing, man. Recovery gave me everything that drugs and alcohol promised, and it failed. And so, yeah, Jason, I'm a quitter. That's okay. And stoic. Hey, man, if being drunk fucking helps you, I mean, I'm not like against drinking or anything. Like, I'm not against anything what other people do. I just can't do it. There's a lot of people out there that can drink successfully. I'm not one of them. I'm an alcoholic. I have an allergy to the body and an obsession of the mind to it. And so I am allergic to alcohol in a weird sense, if that makes any sense. Reaper, no, I'm not gay, but thank you for asking. If I was, it would be you, buddy. You're not too young for AA, brother. We got people in AA like 16, 17, 18, 20, 25. Bro, it's all ages. It's not just a bunch of gray-haired people like me. I promise you. It's you'll have to see. I know in TV shows and movies it makes it look like it's a bunch of people in a circle, like rocking back and forth, and old people, and in like a dark, dingy room. That's not it at all. It's actually a fun place. You get some coffee. We talk about all sorts of shit, and there's a lot of joy and laughter in those rooms. And there's people of all ages, race, creeds, religion. Like, it's just so. Olive Bites, you have a good night. I appreciate you stopping in. Elmo, yeah, you can get advice. I don't know how much good advice I can give you, but I can surely try. Like Nike says, just do it. No, I'm not on a boat. Micro. Sunlay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Stoic. Yeah, then stay away from shit, brother. If you have addictive genes, yeah, be careful. Oh, thank you, Ultimate. I appreciate you saying that, man. I try to be every day. I try to be as best as I can be, I am human, though. I fuck up. And I have a temper, and, I'll crash out sometimes and say things I don't mean to say, do things I don't mean to do, but I immediately try to correct it, I look like a mirror. Thank you, Cable Dog. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Raven, what I do for work, I'm an engagement specialist and a behavioral health technician. I work with people suffering from addiction and alcoholism, homeless. I work a lot with the homeless. That's what I'm doing here at my job tonight. I'm pretty much here to observe and take care of things that people need taken care of. A lot of them are sleeping right now, but early morning, and when I get here at 7, talk to people, That's what I do. I dedicate my life today to people struggling, whatever that looks like. That's what Little Leaf cracking open another one, huh? Good man. Enjoy it, brother. AA is a place where babies talk about how they don't have willpower. It's true. Yeah. If we had willpower, we wouldn't have to be in AA if we were strong enough to put it down ourselves. And so I'll be the first to admit, Little Leaf, yeah, I'm weak when it comes to alcohol. In every other aspect of my life, though, I'm successful and good. But when it comes to drugs and alcohol, I cannot fucking handle it, man. So you are absolutely right. There you go, Ultimate. Yeah. You don't have to do it alone, brother. You don't. You really, really don't. Neural cult. Yes, I do. I took a couple quarters off, but I'm picking it back up in the fall. I'm going back to get my human services degree with my chemical dependency certificate. So, Cooperette. I don't have a favorite cut of lamb because I've never had lamb before. Ultimate Kratos, yeah, that's pretty much it. He figured it out. He figured out the fucking the answer. Do I hold it open for the shower? I don't know what that means. Jesse Games, how you doing, buddy? All right, Ultimate Kratos, be nice, man. Be nice. I'm grateful he's here. You know, when I go onto a public forum or a public chat like this, I can't expect everybody to think how I think and to do what I do. You know what I mean? And this is America. I respect everybody's right to do and choose what they want to do. You know, if I choose to get on a public thing like this, I have to expect people having differences of opinions and stating their opinions, you know, and I respect it. Gorchiknik, yeah, that's like a stereotypical thing, Russians with their vodka, right? I hope that I don't mean nothing offensive by that either, but do I hold my cheeks for the shower? Who is this young boy? Okay, now you're just being silly. Oh, you're good, Ultimate. You're young too, man. Young and full of piss and vinegar, right? Take it from an older guy. I'm 43. That shit gets you nowhere, man. Resentments are bad. I learned to just, you know, I'm not a religious guy, but I do pray. So if I got enemies or somebody's wronged me, I pray for them for 2 weeks every day. And that's how I handle my resentments. Unless I fuck up and crash out and like physically like fight them or something. It's different. But Uno, yeah, dude. AA is not just for alcoholics, man. It's a great program. It really is. It's a for me. It's a design for living, man. I get to learn to be selfless and give back to the world instead of taking from it. You know, life. I add to the stream of life today instead of taking it. So AA just taught me to be a better person. And you don't have to be an alcoholic for it. In the 12 steps, it's only the first step that even mentions alcohol. Because, so like drugs and alcohol was not my problem. That was my solution. My problem was me and my thinking. And I had to learn how to fix that, and then I can fix everything else around me. You know, so alcohol is just a tiny, tiny little part of it. Tiny part. Nobody likes the question, but yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. Ultimate Kratos. You can check out Narcotics Anonymous too. A lot more of a younger crowd too, but I mean, it's a mixed crowd everywhere you go, really. Johan Erickson. I don't think Trump is God, but I do support him, you know. Uno, absolutely, man. Yeah, it really is. It doesn't hurt you, you know, not at all. And hey, if you guys haven't subscribed, subscribe, man. That would help. Or double click or click the thumbs up or whatever, you know. Johan, you're welcome. Thank you. Yeah, the questions are kind of weird, right, Raven? It's all good. It's all good. People doom scroll at night and they hop on and see somebody talking and they want to say some weird shit. Elmo, what? No, what? Maybe I need to scroll back. The chats are coming in kind of quick, so I might have looked over something. Ultimate, why are you upset, man? Gorchiknik. No, I'm an alcoholic, but I'm in recovery. I know what you mean though. I worked at a detox center in a 30-day inpatient treatment center. So I know that look you're talking about. But no, if I wasn't an alcoholic in recovery, why would I get the back of an AA coin on my hand, you know? And I have the AA book in my car with a nice little cover and, you know. So yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I'm not tricking you. What would be my goal for tricking you? You know, what would I gain? What am I after, right? And no, I don't think it's rude at all. I like people to speak their mind and say what's on their mind. That's what this is for, right? Like I'm not doing this for everybody to agree with me. You know, there's a guy I watch on here who I cannot stand. I don't know if you guys know him. It's M stands for money. He live streams all the time. He's this bald homeless guy with this long goatee. I cannot stand him. He will insult everybody watching him, and he asks for donations, which is fine. Like I ask for donations. I mean, I don't ask, but in the description, you can donate if you want to help out. But anyway, he gets donations from people, and then he'll block them, ban them, insult them, and time them out if they don't agree with what he says. You can look him up on YouTube also. Look him up. He is a horrible person. He is a horrible, horrible human being. What's up, Allie? You got my attention. Hello.
Going on my walk.
All right, copy that. Kratos, I get it, man. Don't let it consume you, though, too much, you know? Really. It will, because this is my biggest prison, and it could be yours, too, and don't let it. You know what I mean? Joshua, you might want to go scratch it then, brother. Don't just sit while it itches. He's being invested in the guy you're... Oh, Raven, you know who I'm talking about then, right? So you've probably seen a lot of my comments on some of the videos. He's a horrible person. Kratos, no, that wasn't me. Raven Huntsman, I think I recognize. Have you commented or been in his live before? Because your name sounds familiar. He lives 35 minutes away from where I live. I want to so badly drive up there and confront him while he's on stream and just smack the fuck out of him, you know? Wouldn't that be great? That would be awesome. But I'm too motherfucking old for that shit, you know? Sup, Gramps? Follow best? Yes. Okay, thanks. Yeah, gray hair. You got me. I haven't heard that one yet. Kratos, I want to, but I try really hard every day to be a better person than I used to be. I used to be such a violent man. You know, I've gotten locked up so many times for that kind of shit, and I'm too, I don't know. It's just not part of my life today. But if I was to do that, if I was to relapse with violence, it would be on him. Yes, I love to travel. Gorchik Nick, I hope I'm not saying your name wrong. And if I am, I apologize. But yeah, I love to travel. I don't get to do it very often, but I do. He's faker than Steven Seagal. Oh, the guy you're talking about. Okay. Ultimate Kratos. Yeah. Okay. So you know the lifestyle, I guess, man, of a convict and an addict. And that was me. I lived kind of an outlaw lifestyle for so long, and I'm just done with it, man. I'm done with it. It's too exhausting. It's way too exhausting. Matter of fact, I just cleared up all my warrants and stuff from the past. I have an ankle bracelet on as we speak. I had to put it on for 20 days from an old case from 2019. I went and cleared up all my old stuff, so now I don't have to look over my shoulder anymore, but I have to wear this stupid ankle bracelet for 20 days. So that's why I put in my description, like, if anyone wants to help with a donation, that's what it's going towards. But it's not why I do this stream, though. But oh, thank you, username. I appreciate that. You're gonna make me turn red. Raven, are you still on here? I had a question for you. A question about the M stands for money, Matthew Davis. I haven't seen him go live for a couple days, and I'm wondering if he got locked up. He usually streams like every day, multiple times a day, and I haven't heard a peep. Even from Bender and the other people that like show his streams, I haven't saw any new stuff. Welcome back. Yeah. Raven, well, the dude, he gets on there and he talks about killing himself. He talks about committing homicide on people. Like, he says some terrible things on his streams, and he insults everybody. And like, I don't know, for me, if I'm going to be on there asking for donations, I'm going to be grateful for them. I'm going to use them for what they're intended to be used for. And I'm not going to insult the people or mock the people that help. You know what I mean? That's horrible. Little Leaf, is this number 3 or what? What's up, man? Let's keep count. I'm just glad you're sitting here watching. You're over here just having a couple brews, watching this old alcoholic fucking ramble. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate the support, man. They're going through them pretty quick, though, Little Leaf. Oh, I'm finally caught up with the chat. Fellow stranger. Why do I smoke? Because I'm an addict, brother, and I make bad choices. This was one of the bad choices I made when I was younger. That is why I smoke. You guys want to walk through the tiny homes again and kind of get an eye of what they look like? Otherwise, I got to wait 30 minutes, but we can, or I got to wait 20 minutes. Shinobin, hello. I'm glad you're here. Oh, no, I know it's bad. I fucking know it's bad. I'm the cool dad. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Am I in a bunker? No, I'm not in a bunker. No, it kind of looks like it, huh? No, I'm in a little security shed. A bunker. That would be cool, though. So, excuse me. So I'm in recovery, and so my channel has all been about documenting my life when I was in addiction. I documented my detox, my rehab, and now my recovery. I've been sober for 22 months tomorrow, and so I like to just do videos about that. Nothing too entertaining. This is only the second time I've gone live in like a year or two, so I'm just starting to do it again. Cool dad for sure. We dislike people who act fake to commit money fraud. Yeah, absolutely. You know, that's the thing too. Like I donated to him like 2 years ago in the beginning because I first found him and he said he needed help fixing his teeth and he was homeless. And so I think I sent him like $20. That was it, right? And then he blocked me because I disagreed with something he said. And now it's been 2 years and he still is saving up for a plane ticket to Texas, which he lies about constantly, and his teeth. He just lies. He takes everybody's money, blows it on chocolate milk and hotels, and it's fucking horrible. What was I addicted to? Oh man, it would be quicker to name what I wasn't addicted to. I was an alcoholic, heroin addict, fentanyl addict, meth addict. I was addicted to crack only for like 6 months back when I was 18, but opiates mainly and pain pills was my thing. That was my jam. Yeah. And thank you, Phil. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Oh, I got you. Hold on, guys. Duty calls. Welcome back.
How's your night?
It's going.
Yeah.
It's not going quick enough, though. How's your night going?
When it feels like it's going slow, it's like flying by, and then it reverses itself.
Yeah, it's when I'm not watching the clock, it goes fast. But you have a good night. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Nothing makes me happier too, Phil. That's what I do these days is I try to help people get to be better versions of themselves. That's what I dedicated my life to today, you know, by just being an example, because where these people are living right now, I'm like no better, no worse. I'm one bad decision away from being right back in these, you know, so thank you, Reginald. Appreciate that. That makes my heart happy. Appreciate you. Yeah, Oliver, hit me with it, man. Music, what's up, man? Glad you guys are here. I want to hear the joke. I am from Tacoma, Washington. Well, I'm from Puyallup, but Reginald, I don't plan on it. I don't. Tomorrow will be 22 months, and I work an intensive recovery program every single day, and so that keeps me good. You know, it's a daily thing though. I got to do it every day. Can't stay sober on yesterday's recovery. You know what I mean? You know, I have a disease called alcoholism, not alcoholism. So it's not like I'm better and now I don't have to worry about it. So, and it's funny, it's not even the drugs and the alcohol that's the problem, right? Like I said earlier, it's my solution. This is the problem. I'm the problem. And so that's why I focus on other people every day, and by doing that, my life gets better. So, if that makes sense. Golden, I look like your ex. Oh, I'm sorry. Golden, no, we're actually still technically married. She ran off to Texas. When I got my son back, um, I hit her with divorce papers and she wouldn't sign them because she kept swearing up and down she was going to get our son back. And she never did. And she ran off to Texas. And I haven't talked to her in a couple years. So, Matt, yeah, they got the Puyallup Fair, man. That happens in September, and then they open it again in the spring. It's called the Spring Fair. But yeah, the Puyallup Fair. No. She didn't kidnap my son. I have my son. Like, I have my son. I still have my son today. I'm a single dad. She ran off to Texas. She got pregnant and had twins and took them and went off somewhere else. They're not my kids either. But no, I raised my kids. Even in my addiction, I had my son. I never gave up my son. And when it got really close to me losing him, when he was 15, that's when I went to detox and I got sober. Yeah, no, I got the paperwork. I need to file it. And then I think it's only like, I only have to wait a little bit of time. And then I don't need a signature from her. She wouldn't sign the papers for a while because she didn't agree with the parenting plan I laid out. And she kept swearing up and down she was going to get him back. And so she wouldn't sign it because she knew once she signed it, it would be like set in stone. So I have one son and I have a daughter. My son is 17. My daughter's 23. And she has a little baby girl. So yeah, I'm a grandpa. So get a loan. I don't know. I don't know if I want to get a loan. He's almost 18. So, and honestly, it kind of, we're only married by paperwork. So I almost like forget about it. You know, I don't pay her no mind. She don't pay me no mind. And so, well, thank you. Yeah, I'm a young grandpa. I'm only 43. Well, my daughter, she's 23. So no, I mean, okay. So I had my first kid at 25, right? Because my daughter is not my biological daughter. I raised her since she was 3. I'm the only dad she had. And so like, but when I got married to my wife, I made vows to my daughter as well, that I would, you know, never abandon her, never leave her. She'll always have a dad no matter what happens with her mom and I. And I've kept that promise, you know. So it's funny when people see us together, they're like, oh wow, I could see the resemblance. And we just kind of look at each other because we're not blood related. But thank you, Rio. I hope you do also. I really do. Golden, yeah. I've hit her up for child support before. I mean, I've requested it, but you know, I don't know. I don't mess with it too much. My son was fine. I take care of him, you know, like I do it my own. She knows her real dad now. She knows her real dad now. I set them up together when she was, I think, 12. And so they have a relationship today. But I'm dad, you know what I mean? Like I'm dad. I'm sure she calls him dad too. I don't know. That's none of my business, you know. She can call him whatever she wants to call him, as long as my name doesn't change. That's all I care about. But if anybody out here wants to help and donate, in the description is my Chime and Cash App and PayPal stuff. Any donations go for my ankle bracelet at the moment. That's extra funds I didn't account for. Ooh, I felt creepy even asking that. I've not asked that this whole stream. I don't like asking that. Yeah, that felt weird asking. I'm not going to do that again. I didn't like that at all. Golden Chatter, I have an ankle bracelet on. See? It costs $365 for the 20 days. I have to have it on, and I can't take it off. I can't take it off until I pay it all off. So, but I haven't hit my 20 days yet, so I'm not too worried about it, and I get paid. So, what did you ask for? Oh, Lavender, I was in the description of the live. I put like my Chime account, and I just put in their donations appreciated. Absolutely not like mandatory or nothing like that at all. I see a lot of people when they go live, they'll put that stuff in their description. And it's just an option, you know, if people have the extra. I see a lot of people helping out people like, God, like Raven, like that dude, like Matt. And it bugs the shit out of me because I'm a single dad and I work and I still struggle, but I just can't bring myself to do what he does and stream all day and beg people. I will ask, you know, but I won't beg people and I won't shame them for doing it, you know. Never, never. I'll be forever grateful for anyone that helps, you know. Why the bracket? You mean bracelet? Okay, so this is a case from 2018 and it settled in 2019. It's malicious mischief. So what it was for is the guy my wife cheated on me with. I tried to confront him and fight him, right? And I was still drinking back then. I was very sick. And I couldn't fight him. He wouldn't come out to face me, so I slashed his tires. Stupid move. I know it was stupid. And I got hit with malicious mischief. I fessed up to it because if I do something, I own it. And I got put on a year like probation, and it had to do a drug and alcohol assessment. I never did it. I kind of split and took off, and I've been kind of avoiding it for 6-7 years. And then a month and a half ago or so, I went to all the courts and like told them I want to take care of my warrants and take care of my legal stuff. And so this is the sentence for that. And now I'm off probation. So once I get this off, I'm all done. Oh, a boogie. Yeah, I don't do the begathons, man. It felt weird even asking, but you know, there's no shame in asking for help. But like begging, and that's just garbage, man. You know, I won't do that. Okay, thanks, Lavender. I still felt cringy about doing it, you know. It still feels cringy. Golden, what do you mean? I need to fight her. He doesn't owe you shit. I don't know what you mean. You're like Lindsay Lohan. No, I'm not. Got to pressure people to donate? No, I will never do that. No. I won't do that. Never. I'm not going to beg people for anything, really, you know. I was always taught to ask and say please and thank you. And if the answer is no, no is a complete sentence, you know. And then you move on. Reginald, yeah, I have in the description, I put my Chime account, my PayPal account, and my Cash App information. I don't put it on a little poll thing like Matt does, so I don't do that. That's weird. I mean, if you're serious, like, shoot, like I'm incredibly grateful. I'll tell you what it is. I feel weird about it, but I mean, I will. Do you know how to fight? Yes, I know how to fight. I know how to fight. Anymore? Probably not. I'm too old now. Tell us what, Golden Shatter. What do you want me to tell you? I used to fight back in the day, you know, but yeah, Raven, I know what you mean. Kind of a weird, awkward feeling, huh? It is. But but I see people going live and putting the option in there, you know, like it's not like why I'm streaming or anything. Like it's not. I'm not on here to ask people for anything. But when you're doing social media and stuff, it's okay to like if people want to donate and help, and if they're enjoying the conversation, they're more than welcome to. But it's not like I'm not going to sit here and stare at the computer and beg people to, you know, like that's not my sole purpose. Let me put it that way. Like not even a little bit. My Cash App. Okay, I will say it. My Cash App is $Dan-Bradford-123. And thank you if you do. I really, really like appreciate that. Hopefully I can get this to a point where like I could just have the memberships and stuff like that or the super chats. That's what I'm kind of hoping for, but I'm just starting back out again, you know, so I don't know how to pin it up. I'm so new with this. I don't know how to. I don't know how to, let me see. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Ultimate. No, dude, no, that's not that's not what this stream is for. Like, I'm not, no. But once I get like this, I think it's called super chats and stuff like that kind of thing going, that'll be cool. You know, I work, so like my bills are like, you know, my son's taken care of. Like, you know, I'm not facing homelessness or anything like that, or like I'm not starving. You know what I mean? I have food. Damn, that's $350 you've donated, man. Hell yeah. That's funny. No, my son is not Daniel Jr. It's his name is Blake. Blake. I never liked my name, so I never wanted to give my kid my name. Thank you, Golden. Yeah, that's a cool name. I like it. I like it. John Shaw, now I owe you. I got you. Send me your Cash App, brother. I got you. You know what? If I had it, I would. Well, no, I probably wouldn't donate 100. That's too much. If I donate to anybody, it's usually only like 10 or 20 bucks. That's all I can do. But if I have an extra 20 or something, I'll happily give it to somebody. I usually don't have the extra, but when I get paid, like I try to help when I can, you know. Oh shit, negative 3,000. I'm in the hole now. I'm in the hole now, guys. I'm gonna go for my walk. All right, you guys want to come with me? Check out the tiny home village. All right, I'm going to be moving around a little bit. I'll keep my mic on this time so you guys can hear me. And I don't want to like show you guys too much. Like, I'm not gonna, if I see somebody that's, you know, they're obviously addicted, I'm not gonna like put the camera in their face and disrespect them like that, you know. But you'll see. All right, I'm gonna do my rounds. You watch the gate.
Copy.
I gotta check the bathrooms and make sure nobody's dead in the bathrooms. Overdose is a real thing here. So I'll show you a little bit. So here's the gate. So I'm here by the gate to let people in because it's gated. Excuse me. I'll show you a couple rows down. So see, they're 7x7, 6x6, something like that. They're big ones. Those are the community bathrooms and showers. We're going to go check those right now to make sure nobody is dead on the toilet. Here's what the bathrooms look like. They are dirty and gross. Equipped with the needle box. You see that? That's for them to put their needles in. Here's what they look like. Here's another bathroom. We give these a little clean at night. There's 8 bathrooms. I clean 4. My partner cleans the other 4. Then we have a community kitchen. A little common area people can cook. I'll show you guys that. There's nobody's in there. There's a refrigerator, some countertops. There's food. I brought that food in. I got that food from my sober house. See behind me? So this is a tiny home village. It's a fenced off area that is funded by the state or by the government. I don't know. And they take people off the streets and they put them in these things. So they're not on a tent on a public sidewalk, like where your family goes and stuff. See, look at all tweakers. So that's it. That's what I do on the hour, every hour. My partner checks the bathrooms and does his walk every 30, or he does it like I do it at like 2, 3, 4. He'll do it at like 2:30, 3:30, 4:30. Because we had somebody die like a month and a half ago in the bathroom when they were dead for like 12 hours. And so we didn't have a policy where we checked the bathrooms. And so now we check the bathrooms. And that's it. That's what I do. All right, I'm back. Thank you. All right. Thanks for walking with me. Give me a second. Let me fix my phone. And I can check the comments. So that's what I do. And I let people in the front gate. I talk to them if they're having a hard day. I watch the security cameras right here on the laptop. Whew, now let me check the comments. Kind of reminds you of Florida. There's no way. Do I talk to the people? Yeah, I talk to them every night. Yeah. Some of them don't want to talk to you, but I talk to whoever I can talk to, you know. Send all the bums to Seattle. We're just outside of Seattle. I'm actually in Olympia. Yeah, this is Washington State. And it's funny, I have mixed feelings on it because my passion is like helping the homeless and helping people that struggle in addiction. But you have to want it. And in this place, it's good that we get them off the streets, away from your family, away from kids. You know what I mean? That part of it is great. But on the upside, I feel like we're enabling people because they don't focus on recovery here. And it's almost like they just take them and throw them in a fenced off area outside of town. And so like you don't see them, like, don't ask, don't tell kind of thing. Like, well, as long as we can't see them, it's not a problem. And that kind of sucks. Bryce Mitchell. No, I'm not related to Bryce Mitchell. Raven, I appreciate you stepping up. It's I expect it though. You know what I mean? Like if I'm on a public platform, and this is America, everyone's got a right to their opinion, and I can't expect everybody to agree with me. As much as I don't like seeing trolls on here or people being negative or hateful, it is what it is. If everybody was positive and agreed with everything I said, man, wouldn't that be a boring world though? Do I ever go to the strip clubs? No, not for many years. I have not, but I would. I absolutely would. LePepe, who are you talking about, man? Are you beefing with somebody on here? I couldn't keep chat with all the chat. But regardless, LePepe, I don't know you, but I love you, and I hope you're having a great night. For everyone watching, if nobody today has told you they love you, I love you. I really do, and I hope you guys have all good things coming to you. And I hope nothing bad happens to any of you. I hope you guys are all having a good night. And, I really, truly do. Like, I do. Max, yeah, I think, I don't think it's that people are mean necessarily. I think a lot of it is we don't know what other people are going through. They could have some hurt in their heart. And they don't know how to express it any other way, but we don't know what's going on, and we can't really judge them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do, Raven. If people are being disrespectful, just ignore them. You know what I mean? If you engage, you give the people what they want, or you could try to kill them with kindness. You know what I mean? That's what I try to do, man. I just try to let them know that, I love you. And, how can I help? That's what I try to do. What can I do? How can I be of service to you? See, I don't even know what you guys are bickering. I don't know what you guys are going back and forth about. The chat's moving so quick. When I did the walk, I wasn't able to keep up. But I think all of you are cool, Golden. Even the negative ones, man. I love all of you. And thanks another time. I appreciate that, man. I try. It's not always easy, but You know how cool it is and how good it feels to hear that? I was live the other night, and um it's really great because people will say stuff like that and it makes me feel really good. It makes me feel like what I'm doing is working, and we'll get people in here that start off negative or saying really hurtful, mean things, and by the time they leave, man, we're saying good night and like having a good conversation, you know. And that's what it's all about, man, is conversating, man. If we can't sit down and talk about our differences, um you know, without conversation, it's just violence, you know, and disagreement. Yeah, I'm not good. I don't like the hate speech. I didn't see any hate speech, but I wasn't really looking. I mean, if it gets too bad, you know, I'll do the timeout thing. I don't like to do that though. I like everybody to have their right to say whatever they want to say. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my shit though. Oh, thank you, Vault. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're here too. Thank you. Oh, the Pepe. No, I get that. I could see where you're coming from. Um, you know, to some it would be insensitive, but compared to what I see every day at work, I walk by people shooting up heroin. They got the meth bong out. They're smoking fentanyl. They're nodding out. I'm catching people. I'm narcanning people. So if my verbiage comes out insensitive, I absolutely do not mean for it to sound like that. It's just very real to me on a daily thing. And yeah, man, I'm no better. I'm not claiming that I'm better than anybody. I already said earlier that I'm one bad decision away from being right where these guys are. And I was 2 years ago. So I have the right to speak that way because I was homeless. I was addicted. I was living the same life they were living. So I kind of earned that right. And I didn't mean for it to come out insensitive, but if you see what I see every single day, shit, I just Narcan somebody last week. I've Narcan 3 people in the last 3 weeks. CPR 3 weeks ago. So yeah, I think it would be insensitive not to do my walks and check for somebody to be dead. When I check, I walk and check for that, so I have the opportunity to potentially save them. So I've saved 3 people's lives in 3 weeks. So yeah. And I've never once said that I'm better than these people at all. Just because I vape, you know, I'm right on the same road of dying too, you know. That's why my partner checks in on me to make sure I'm not dead. So if it came across as insensitive, I'm sorry you took it that way. It wasn't my intention, but I've earned the right to choose the words I choose to say, just like you get to say your words you get to choose to say on here, right? Fair. Thank you, Max. I appreciate it. Vault baby girl, yeah. Everybody's struggling with something or another. Absolutely. We're all fighting but desensitized, yes. I guess. Well, maybe with my verbiage, you know what I mean? And when I'm by myself, you know, when I'm out there with them, I don't talk like that. I'm not saying like, oh, I got to make sure you're not dead. Like you know, some of the people I do, because some of them I'm very real with, because this is a very real thing that people, I mean, they could any day they're gambling with their life. And what kind of person would I be if I pussyfooted around the topic with them and not gave it to them straight and said, look, you motherfuckers are going to die. If you don't stop and shape up, you will die. I will find your dead body in that bathroom. You got to keep it real, because if I pussyfoot and sugarcoat it, I'm not doing them no favors by saying like, oh, it'll be okay. Like, it'll be fine. Tomorrow's going to be great. No, tomorrow's going to fucking suck. You're addicted to fentanyl. You're gambling with your life every day. You have a like 70% chance of dying tomorrow. So wake up. You know, that's kind of what I try to do. Well, yeah, it is sad. It's very sad. And if I could snap my finger and fix everybody, I so would. I would. It breaks my heart, but that's why I do the job I do. I work in this field because I care and I want to do something about it, right? I work at treatment centers and detox centers so I could be some sort of ray of light to people. You know what I mean? And that's why I work right here in the trenches with everybody, you know? So I can do something, because a lot of people don't see these people and they feel unseen and ignored. And so we are here to see them, you know? So LePepe, I hope we're good, man. I hope that made sense, brother. Exactly. If you pussyfoot or sugarcoat things, then it enables their behavior. And I'm not here to enable their behavior. I'm going to call it how I see it and hit them with the real shit. Okay. Absolutely. You know, agree, right? Or no? Man, I'm so behind in this chat. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a minute to catch up. Tyson, yes, I do believe in Jesus. Oh, Raven, thank you, brother. I love you too, man. I really do. I really do. I love all you guys. LePepe, I love you too. Golden, I love you. Let me see. Vishnu Sharma, I love you too. Alan, I love you too. George Johnson, I love you. Does that make you rehabilitate? No, this is bad. This is a vape. This is terrible for you. Probably worse than cigarettes. And this is the last and final vice that I have. And I am slowly working on it. Well, no, I just lied to you. I'm not working on it at all, but I'll get there, you know? George Johnson, alcohol is killing you. Yeah, it may be. I don't know. Well, it sounds like you know. So the next question is, what are we going to do about it? You know? Do you want to do something about it? Or do you want to continue to let it ruin you? LePepe, see, okay, I'll tell you, and this is going to be hard for you to understand for a lot of people, not because you're like not intelligent. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying because you're not of an alcoholic mindset, right? I'm an alcoholic. I understand where he's coming from. If it was so easy for us to just quit like that, or if we had the willpower to do so, we wouldn't need Alcoholics Anonymous. We wouldn't need treatment centers. We wouldn't need detox centers. We have an allergy. We have an obsession of the mind and an allergy to the body when it comes to alcohol. When it touches our lips, we have what's called the phenomenon of craving. Once we put it in our bodies, we do not have control over it. We don't know when to stop, you know, unfortunately. George Johnson, man, two things. So number one, if you're an alcoholic like myself, a real alcoholic, you're fucked, right? That's number one. Number two is there's a way out though. Okay. It's through Alcoholics Anonymous. That's how I got sober. It's not the only way to get sober and stay sober. We don't have a monopoly on this thing, but it is a way that worked the best for me and hundreds of people I know and millions across the world, millions and millions. You just have to be ready and want it, and you can get it. So, but I believe in you and you're worth it. And I love you. And, you know, the world is a better place with you in it. And some of the best people I've ever met in this world are recovering addicts and alcoholics. We have the biggest hearts. We are the most giving. Not the most giving, but we are very good people with a very bad disease, right? We're very sick. And so once you recover and you get on the path of recovery, brother, I know you're going to do great things if you don't already. And your story can help so many people. And I believe in you, and I know you can do it when you're ready. Let me try to catch up on here. You're reinforcing your own actions. Tell us what, Drew? What do you want me to tell you? LePepe, you're absolutely right. It is very, very, very selfish. It is a very selfish disease. That's why AA works for me. It's a selfless program for selfish people. That's why when we're in recovery, like I was saying earlier, I have to be in continuous thought of others. That's the only way I'm going to stay sober every day, is by being of service to other people and giving my life to helping others. And that keeps me sober. How'd it go through my experience? It went horribly at first, but it got better. It takes work, and you got to detox off the shit, and you gotta fight every day when you wake up, man. Pretty much like it's hard to fight the demons when you still enjoy the company. And I got to a point. Oh, did I kick off? Yeah, when you don't enjoy the company anymore, you can fight the demons you have. Liam, yeah, I'm feeling great now. I'm feeling way better. I had to drink because my housing was giving me bed bugs for 7 years. You know what, Drew? Hell, I had to drink because it was Tuesday morning. I don't need a reason to drink or use. Just waking up was reason enough. But I can make all these reasons though. I can say it's because of this or because of that or whatever, but really it's because I like the effect produced by drugs and alcohol, or used to, and that it's that simple. I've loved what it did to my mind and my body. It made me feel good for a while until it didn't. If it still worked, I'd still be doing it, but it stopped working, No, it doesn't sound stupid at all, Drew. Not at all. And I apologize if that's how it came out. Not at all. Didn't mean any disrespect or anything, or to downplay it. Oh, true. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. I didn't know that. I would try bug spray. I don't think they like bug spray either, but I mean, if you're drinking for that, then are you an alcoholic? Because if you're just drinking, it doesn't make you an alcoholic, Had a dog. But no, it doesn't sound stupid, man. And I am nobody to diagnose anybody an alcoholic, man. So, with the bug spray. No, I get it. But maybe I don't know what alcohol costs these days, but maybe it'd be better. Where do you live? With bed bugs and mosquitoes. Like, are you in America? What state? Do you still drink? And is it a problem? Like, are you an alcoholic, or do you just drink? Little problem? Yeah, no, I get it. Let me ask you this. Are you able to do some controlled drinking? Are you able to go to a bar and have one drink and walk out without having more? If you are able to do that, then most likely you're not an alcoholic. You just like to drink. But you could be on the road to being an alcoholic. It's a slippery slope, brother. You know? Just be careful is what I would say. It is a very slippery slope. And once you get to the end of that slope, if you fall into the category that I'm in as an alcoholic, you're fucked. Okay. I mean, there's a way out, but it's not as simple as just taking away the drugs and alcohol. Like you really have to dedicate your life on a daily basis to a higher power. That's what I do. You know, I hit my knees every morning and I pray. And I thought when I got into this program, there is an aspect of God in this program, right? And I thought, man, I can't do the God thing because I can't be a Christian or anything because I say fuck way too much. And but see, in AA, it's we call it higher power because it's a higher power of our choosing, right? And that opens the gate, that opens the door for us. You smoke? What do you smoke, Drew? You bow to the wisdom. Oh, thanks, man. I don't know if it's wisdom. It's just, you know, my experience. Oh, weed. Okay. Well, that's, you know, that's you, man. You do what you do. Hello, Annie. How are you? Good for you for getting off the cigarettes, man. That's a tough one for me. I mean, I vape and that's no better, but I don't smell like cigarettes all the time, and I'll take that. Do you guys know how I pin a comment up here? Vishnu Sharma, I do. Annie, I'm doing great. Better than I deserve, you know. Thank you for asking. I'm at work, just 12-hour shifts trying to get through the night. Ultimate Kratos, you don't sound like an alcoholic, brother. I mean, I don't know. If you're able to just have a drink or two and put it down, you're not an alcoholic. In my opinion, that doesn't make me right or wrong. I don't know shit, you know. I don't claim to know nothing. But what people do is their business, you know. I don't go around preaching, you know, my 12-step program, Alcoholics Anonymous. I will talk about it, but I don't thump it, you know. I don't push it on anybody. If people have questions, I love to talk about it. I love to answer questions about it. I love to share it, but I don't bash it in people, you know. Raven, you're able to do that? Go with your 2-beer limit? My goodness, I wish I was able to do that, man. I could not do that. Yeah, absolutely, Drew. If I was able to drink 2 beers and just call it good, I would do that. I wish I could do that. God, I wish I could do that. I crave it nowadays, man. You know how much it would be great to take my son camping and sit by the fire and enjoy a cold beer, but I just can't. I swear to God, if I crack that beer open, I'll get lost in the woods somewhere, and I'll have all the beer gone and then all the whiskey gone. I was a whiskey guy. Whiskey was my thing. I would abandon my kid probably. I would probably drown in a river in the mountains if I drank one beer. Ultimate, yeah, brother, if somebody's bothering you, man, just don't acknowledge them. If you give people, if you engage with them, you're giving them what they want. You know, they're getting the reaction. So if you just ignore them, like if the people that are trolls, I respect them being here, and I respect their right to say what they want to say. I just don't engage. I just choose not to engage if I don't want to, you know? Oh, Vishnu, you're only 18, bud? You're only a year older than my boy. No, I don't think he's a troll either. I'm just saying, like, I wasn't meaning him. I just meant like trolls was the wrong choice of words. I apologize. I meant people you disagree with or people you just don't want to engage with, you know? Does anybody know how to pin something on here? And banged a coyote, all eyes on me. That is awesome. I mean, that's funny. I doubt it's true, but that's awesome. So yeah, father and son camping trips. Me and my son do that a lot. He pretty much grew out in the woods with me. I took him camping when he was in a little baby bouncer. He was out in the woods. Man, we go out there in the summertime and we'll do survival shit. Well, we'll try to. I always bring a tent, but like he wants to go out this summer and like go out there with no tent and like build our own shelter. You know what I mean? You gotta no Ultimate Kratos, how do I pin something on here? I was gonna pin my Cash App and stuff on here. Just to have it just to have it up there, but I don't know how to do it. Or how do I do those, like a poll? Like, how do I ask a question on here? You guys know that? On the general side. Create a highlight. Oh, oops, I hit the wrong thing. Yeah, no, I'm new to live streaming. I'm not new to YouTube. I got, I don't know, probably 300 plus videos back when I was using and early in recovery. I got lots of shorts. You guys should check out the shorts or the video. All right, copy that. Be safe. I got a video with what my legs used to look like. I almost lost both my legs when I was addicted to fentanyl. I was getting that stuff that was going around, xylazine. They call it trank dope. My legs were this fat and purple and like leaking pus. It was fucking gross. I couldn't even ride my motorcycle. My foot was so fat it couldn't go under the clutch. I had to ride with a cane. I had to use my cane and shift my motorcycle. That's how bad it was. Yeah, I'm on my phone, Drew. Are you guys able to see the description of the live? I'm just curious if I waste my time even. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. It's that big of a deal. I'm just trying to figure this out. Let me try something. Oh, wait. I can pin a message. Oh, no. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, thank you, Drew. I appreciate that, brother. I really do. I'm trying something here. I think, when I was looking on Google on like tips to go live. It said like if you schedule a live, you can make it to where like only subscribers comment, or you have to like subscribe for a minute before you can comment, and you can do like polls. So I'd love to ask some of these questions and like get people engaged in certain topics, you know. Yeah, Q&A about, okay, so you see it. All right, I think that's just the title. There's actual description I put, and I put some information in there. I didn't know if it was something you see or what. It's no big deal though. Thank you, Drew. I appreciate it, man. So can you, brother. I believe in you, and I know you can do it. I've seen people that I thought would never do it get sober and live the best versions of themselves they can live. It's a real thing, my friend. It really is. I promise you, it can be done. And when you're ready, my friend, you will do it. You'll do it. Maybe you're just not meant to do it today, you know? You're welcome. Damn, I've been on for 2 hours and 11 minutes. Holy cow. Well, if weed doesn't bother you, if it doesn't destroy your life, man, then, you know, we don't need to. Bank Mills, how you doing? You've seen some of my old videos? I appreciate your support, man. And it's good to see you. I don't recognize the name, but thank you, man. Hold on, guys. 1 second. I gotta take an aspirin, man. My head is killing me. From staring at the screen. Oh, Bank, no shit. So you remember back when I did my my camping video with Blake, when I like confessed to the world that I was a fentanyl addict? I remember that. That was a long time ago. That was about 2 years ago, actually. Almost exactly 2 years ago. And you know what? It was because of all of your guys' kindness and love and support. I expected all sorts of people to be mean and rude, and just say hurtful things, you know, like how dare you take care of your kid and this and that. But it was complete opposite, and that actually pushed me to get sober. That really gave me the motivation to go to detox and to change my life. So thank you for being a part of that, man. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I really do. And that makes me happy that you're here. I'm trying to work on getting back into the YouTube like I used to be. I got taken away from it for a while because I was living, man. I was doing the 12 steps. I was working with other people. I still am, but I just kind of, that was my focus, was to get myself better before I can come back to the world with a better message. You know what I mean? So that's kind of why I took a little hiatus and just did the updates. Thank you, Drew. Yeah. No, Drew, the people that have been supporting me since the beginning are like legitimately great people, man. Like, well, you guys are all great people too, but these guys, man, I mean, they were rooting for me. Like, they were right there with me going through this. My detoxing, my rehab. There's a video on there. There's a video actually of me walking into detox, and my son is recording our goodbye. And he said something. He said, I love you, Dad. Remember, new life. He said, new life. And And we did it. New life, stuck with it. I remember going to treatment, inpatient treatment, and watching my my YouTube videos to watch the comments, and people were really supportive. And I had people write me letters in treatment, and they sent me cigarettes. And there's like 3 people that sent me letters when I was in treatment. It was really cool. It was really amazing. Just lots of love. And then when I got out of treatment, the support was just magnificent, man. So it was really cool.
We do have one of the residents with a swinging a sword with a ninja mask on.
We have a resident swinging a sword around with a ninja mask.
Copy.
Who is it?
Emerald's boyfriend, Moffat.
Is he like pretending to be a ninja, or is he like losing his shit? Maybe. There's a guy swinging a sword around with a ninja mask on, I guess. See, I can laugh at this stuff. I'm not laughing at
You see
him.
it on your monitor?
No, let me switch some camera angles and take a look. Hold on. Okay. It might be action time, guys. I need to locate this guy. That's the biggest thing
If you
here,
want
guys.
more here, check it out.
Yeah, give me a second. Is the safety of others. I gotta keep everybody here safe. All I got is bear spray and a big ass metal baseball bat. And I try to use neither of them. Okay, I see him. Okay, I see him. I think he's fine. It looks like he's just practicing.
Slaying people.
And there's nobody around. It looks like he's just, it looks like he's training.
That's what I was assuming.
I mean, do you want us to go approach him and tell him to stop? I'd rather not approach the man swinging 2 swords and a ninja mask if we don't have to.
It's just some training.
You guys want to see what I'm seeing? Not too bad. I don't know if you could see, but he's not swinging him around anymore. But he was just looked like he was just training. He was doing his sword thing. But thank you, Raven. I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna go pee, but I can't. That's funny. Old Superman or Joaquin Phoenix in that movie that he jumped out the window and hit the gate. Okay, my ankle bracelet is vibrating. I got to plug it in. I am not necessary, but I am accepting donations if anyone's feeling generous. It goes to pay for my ankle bracelet. Yeah, it's silly asking for others to pay for my mistakes, but if anybody ever feels obliged enough to help, it certainly would help. And if not, that's okay too. It's not why I'm doing the stream, but It doesn't go to drugs or anything bad. Matter of fact, it probably doesn't even go to my bracelet. My paycheck money goes to that. Anything else just goes to extra stuff, for my kid or food or gas, stuff like that. Okay, he is done swinging his swords around. That's good. Got me nervous for a minute. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. That's funny. Phantom, glad you're here, man. Thank you. Well, that's a relief, man. I did not want to go battle somebody with swords, let alone go approach him swinging his swords around. But he made it sound like, he was out there just tweaking out. Like we see homeless people in Seattle a lot. They'll be out there swinging a stick around and like acting like they're a superhero, but they're losing their shit. They're not. They're not doing it for innocent reasons. This guy was just doing a training montage, I think, with his swords. Gabby, hello. Welcome here. Hi, Aaron. How are you? I hope you're having a great night. Did I get it right? You are so very welcome, Gabby. I appreciate you being here. I absolutely do. I hope that made you happy. Thank you, Bank. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, he turned out okay. Both my kids did. Blake's doing very good, by the way. I still live in that sober house that I lived in when I got sober, bud. All right, Bank. I appreciate you, man. You have a great day, and come say hi. I'll be going live a lot more. I work graveyard, so it'll be typically nighttime, but I'm glad you popped in. Blake's doing very well, by the way. He's about to go to this military academy thing for 5 months. So yeah, he's doing cool things. He's driving and he has his license. I helped buy him a car. I was able to help buy him a car. That was really cool. Something I never thought I'd be able to do. So that was really neat. I appreciate you coming by, man. It really made the whole night. I was hoping that somebody I knew or somebody that was supportive since the beginning popped in and said hi. So you have a great day at work, my friend. Now I got to quit this. That's my next thing. How do I pin something on? Oh, I can do it right here. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm typing something up real quick. Hold on. Be patient with me, guys. Hold on. I'm so sorry, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna put a question on here. Actually, no, I'm not. Oh, Drew, you are helping, man. You're helping just being here, brother. There's so many ways of helping people. It's not just monetary, you know. There's praying. There's just saying a kind word. There's just being there. Just people's presence is more helpful than any amount of money, in my opinion. You know, a kind word. You know, that's huge too. So you actually are helping. Just the conversation alone, that's enough to be helpful. If you really want to be helpful, you guys can subscribe to my channel. You guys can like the stream, you know. That's always pretty helpful, I guess. I don't know. I'm still learning this whole live thing. I should try this again. Oh, 1 second. I got to unplug my ankle bracelet. Hold on, guys. Duty calls. You're welcome, buddy. God, I love that bike, man.
Yeah, it's true.
I like them tires, man. They're fat.
You can hear them too when you're riding.
Off road. Hell yeah. Take it on trails too, huh? Yeah. All right. I got to plug back in. All right. Okay. Here we go. Sorry, guys. I'm learning how to do this. No, I don't like that. Never mind. I'm taking that off. Takes up the whole screen. When's the hooker showing up? Gorchiknik, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nice, man. My job lets me, well, I mean, it's not that they let me, like, this is my job, sitting here by the gate, watching the computer monitors or the security cameras, and going on my walks every hour. In a little bit, we do, so I get off at 7 a.m., so about anywhere from 4:30 to 5:30 in the morning, there's 8 bathrooms here. So I'll do 4 of them. My partner will do the other 4. We go in there and we spray it down with sanitizer. We clean it, and then we clean the common kitchen area, and then we wash the food pans. So we do a little work at the end of the night, but other than that, this is my job. This is what they pay me. Like it's only $21 an hour, but it's it's a job. And the biggest benefit is I get to talk to people that are in active addiction. It reminds me daily of what I don't want to go back to. It reminds me daily that I could, one bad decision and I could be right back where I was 2 years ago. And I don't want that. I've worked incredibly hard to get where I'm at today, not to piss it away for a cheap high. You know what I mean? I want to start an OF, but my penile eczema won't clear. Yeah, don't do that. Golden Chatter, are you a guy or a girl? Yeah, I work full time. I work 36 to 48 hours a week. So I'm scheduled for 36 hours a week, but I'll pick up any extra shifts I can, or if somebody calls in sick, they call me. No, I don't think it's harder at all. And I'll tell you why. Because if for 1 minute I forget the pain and the anguish and the suffering I went through in my addiction, I am more likely to romanticize the thought of picking up a drug or a drink. I will, in my head, because I have a peculiar mental twist. I have strange mental blank spots. I'm an addict. So if I forget for a minute how bad it is, I will get a bright idea and I'll think, it's not such a bad idea. I can have one. And then I will be off and running and I will most likely die. 100% actually, I'll be dead. If not by an overdose, by self-inflicted, death. And I don't want that. So when I'm around these people every day, it reminds me of the pain I went through, and it reminds me of the lifestyle that I used to live, and it makes me grateful for what I have today and what I've worked hard to get, and how much I don't want to lose it. So I'm not laughing at your. Well, okay, yeah, I'm laughing at it because I think you're joking. I don't know. And if you're not joking, I'm incredibly sorry. But I figured you were joking. Yeah, I was laughing at it. And thank you. Yeah, I want me alive and kicking too. And plus, if people like me aren't going to be here to help these people, who is? People don't like homeless people. People don't like drug addicts. They look right through them, man. They ignore them. And I don't blame them. People, when I was homeless and in a junkie, man, I didn't feel seen either. I wasn't doing anything worth being seen over, though. I wasn't worth a look. I was robbing people. I was stealing from people. I was lying to people. I was hurting people. Like now, like if you had no self-esteem, if you want self-esteem, you got to do esteemable things. And so, that's what I do today. So I have to be around it. I got to be right in the trenches with it, getting my hands dirty. That's the only way I can help people. I get what you're saying though, but so part of my recovery, it's a 12-step program I do. And at the beginning of it, there's no way I could be around this stuff. No way. There's no way. But after working all 12 steps and putting in the work and getting rid of the garbage that was inside of me, um, because it's not the drugs that are the problem. The drugs and the alcohol, that's my solution, not my problem. I am the problem. So once I fix me myself, I can go anywhere safely. I can go where any other men can go. Right there right here in the gutter, man. I can jump right in here with these guys. It's like that story about the guy stuck in a hole. Do you remember? I don't know if you guys heard that story, but there was a man. There's an addict, right? He fell into a hole, and I might be saying it wrong, but he was in a hole, and he was down there. He's yelling for help, and people kept walking by him. And finally, he sees he walks by. He sees I'm gonna butcher it. He sees a priest walking by, and he's like, "Father, Father, can you help me?" And the priest is like, "Yeah, I'll pray for you, whatever, whatever." And the priest walks off. See, I'm gonna fucking say it wrong. I'm gonna say it wrong, but the point of the story is, all these people walk by, and then finally, a guy like me in recovery walks by, and the guy's yelling, "Help! I'm stuck in this hole." The guy jumps in the hole, and the addict in the hole is like, "Well, fuck, what are you doing? Like, now we're both stuck in the hole." And the guy that jumped in looked at him and said, "Yeah, but I know the way out." So it's I butchered the whole fucking story, but it's something similar to that. But whatever works, yeah. It's not for everybody. A lot of people can't be in this environment, and I don't blame them at all. But I have to be. I don't have to be, but I choose to be. 5 years sober. Good on you. Your ex demons don't taunt me anymore. Good. Oh man, don't say that foolish shit, Golden. That's the lie that all of us addicts and alcoholics say, is that it says in our book too that we think we can get to a point where we can manage it. Don't do it. I'm warning you. I mean, it's your choice, but I'm telling you, it ain't gonna work. Oh, what's up, Alejas? Good to see you again. You were here the other night. It's going good, man. It's going good. I'm off in a couple hours. I've been on here for 2 hours and 40 minutes. So crazy. Had a lot of cool conversation, though. I'm glad you popped in to say hello. And I hope you get your phone charged and you have a good morning. So yeah, in Seattle, there's a lot of homeless, and that's where I'm working at. It's that's what the government thinks it's helping people. It's taking the people off of the Seattle sidewalks, and they're fencing off an area away from the general public and saying, "Hey, put them all in here. Put them in there. Nobody will see them, and we'll just hide them in the corner." That's what they do. They throw them in the corner. That's what they do. Now there are some tiny home villages that are more focused on geared toward recovery. There's incentives, there's programs, but 99% of the people here where I work, they don't want to get sober. They want to get sober, but they don't want to get sober. They don't want to do the work. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie. I was homeless, so I can say this. A lot of people that are homeless, not all of them, but a lot of them are drug addicts, and they're choosing that lifestyle. That's just a fact. It's a fact. When I was homeless, I ultimately chose it because I chose my addiction over myself. And that's a choice a lot of these people are making. Now, there are some people in this village that are I mean, everybody's great here. Everybody's a great person, but there are a few people that get up. Well, one that gets up and goes to work. He's sober. He gets up and rides his scooter every day to A and P him to work. He's making the effort. You know, him and his wife are here. There's a couple older ladies. I think they might suffer with mental health stuff. I don't know, but they don't look like addicts. They're new, so I don't really know. But the majority of these people don't want to get sober. But excuse me. And so I think we're getting ready to, down the road, start gearing this more towards recovery. So having incentives to get sober, and you know what I mean? The corner nobody sees. Yes, Golden Chatter. This is the corner that nobody sees. It's off the freeway. It's kind of tucked away. It's away from, like, you know, where the tourists go and where people take their kids for a walk. It's just tucked away. It's surrounded by trees. It's just a little cutout. Do I ever protest the Amazon building? No, I do not. I like Amazon, man. They send me my shit like next day. Is there a problem with Amazon? Are they doing something bad? Golden Chatter. So you are a woman. Are you a woman or are you a gay man? I don't mean no disrespect by it. It's a legitimate question. Because you said penile eczema. Isn't that like eczema on your dick? Is that what that is? I don't know what it is. What's up, RJ? How are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing better than I deserve. Thank you for asking.
You there?
Copy. What's up, Joy Boy? What's happening?
I didn't know if you want me to remind you about the walk.
Is it my turn?
4 o'clock.
Oh shit, it is. Oh, time flies. Yeah, no, thank you. I legitimately would have forgot. You guys want to go for a walk with me again? It's time to go do my checks again. All right, you watch the gate. Thank you for reminding me. All right, guys, let's go. Let's go on a little walk. Go check the bathrooms, make sure nobody's hurt. That's a better way to say it. Okay, for anybody new, this is the village. It's quiet. People are sleeping. Not everybody. There's people up, like, fixing motorcycles and shit. I'll show you guys again what the bathrooms look like. Here's what one of them looks like. There's the shower, the toilet. If you look, there's the sharps container. It's where they put the needles. They're in every single bathroom except this one. I'll catch up with the chat here in a second. Here's what they look like. And here is the community room. It's like the community kitchen. See, look. All right, sorry. We have to knock to make sure we get a response. All right. There's a dog park over there for the dogs. So that's what it looks like. You guys want to see what it looks like on the inside of one of these? How small it is? Tiny, huh? I think it's 7x6 or 7x7. Just a window and a door. That's how they choose to live, man. For now. All right. Hold on, let me set this back up. All right. My hair is so fly for white hair. Thank you. Don't admit you'd forget. Yeah, I know. I do, though. It is what it is. I'm human. I fuck up. I forget. I'm here talking to you guys and forgetting my shit. But I think I'm going to call it a night here, guys. In about an hour, I got to go get my bathrooms cleaned. And if you guys want to help support my channel, you could subscribe and you know, like the videos or whatever. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful fucking day. I really do. And I love y'all, and thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it, and I'm gonna be on here more often, chatting with you guys. Yeah, they're free. They're free. They don't pay anything for them. It's government funded, or there's programs. They live there for free. It's so they don't have to live outside or live in a tent. You know, it's a different alternative. They're not huge by any means, but you know, at one point I remember sleeping on a park bench when I was younger, and I've lived in my cars, and so I've lived in a tent. So it's by far a better option, comfort wise. But the problem with it is, why would you want to get clean and sober if you have a nice warm place to live already? You know, that's why. And you get fed, and there's bathrooms and showers. Like, for me, there's no incentive to get sober. Like, I don't like to get in the way of people's rock bottom, because you have to hit rock bottom before you could, you know, make the choice to get better. And so if you're living comfortably, and believe me, as tiny as these are, it's comfortable for people. Like, they get comfortable. They got a spot to sleep. They got a spot to do their dope. They got places to shower. They got places to shit and piss. They get food brought to them every day. Like, washing the washer and dryer here. Like, why would you want to get sober? Some people, they're content with this, man. Unfortunately, I was once upon a time. I lived in squalor for a while, as some of the people that have supported me since the beginning saw. I lived in a tiny home with my son. Not one of these. It was an Airbnb tiny home. Like, it was a one where you rent on Airbnb, and it had a big loft, and not a big loft, but a loft, and that was my son's room. We lived there for 3 years, you know, but we paid $800 a month when we paid. And it was on this farm with other, like, it wasn't a community like this, not at all. fact, in my older videos, I even showed it. You guys could see it if you look. But you can see how I used to live on my old videos, man. It was wasn't like this, but it was like that at one point. It's been like that before in the past. Sorry, 1 second. I hear the birds chirping. It's gonna start getting daylight. All right, Raven. Thank you, buddy. Gorchiknik, no, don't be sorry at all. I love the questions. I love telling people things, and that's cool that you're on here from Russia. That's fucking awesome. Excuse my language. I'm getting sleepy. Raven, I'm glad you're here, man. I'm glad to have a fellow Matthew Davis disliker on here. Maybe you can get all the other haters, man, to come over and support me instead of him. You know, that's what makes me mad and frustrates me is that there's people out there like myself, and not just me, but others. There's, I'm a single dad and I work full time, overnights in this environment, to pay my bills. And I don't beg people for money. I'm not opposed to asking for donations for doing stuff like this, but I don't get on there to beg people for money, and I try, I take care of my kid, but with the economy and stuff like that, everybody could use a helping hand, right? So if people out there have a little extra, it's not bad that they help donate to somebody, I remember early before I got sober, when me and my son lived in that tiny home for 3 years, we were getting kicked out of it. And one of my subscribers actually, they sent me $2,500 to buy an RV for me and my son to live in. And we bought the RV. We lived in it for a while. Then I went to detox and got sober. I have since paid that woman back, which was a great feeling. Even though I didn't need to, she didn't ask for it back. I felt it was the right thing to do. And it felt good in my heart to do that. So it felt good. And I got so much support from my supporters in my addiction and in early recovery. So many people came through and helped me. When I first got sober, my car was trash. My motorcycle was trash. And I struggled at times paying the rent in my sober house. And people came through and they helped. And they donated and they helped me. And it's because of that I'm still here and sober today. Because if I would have got kicked out and we would have got put back in the streets, who knows if I would have relapsed, And it was legitimate struggles, I was trying to get a job. I was actively looking, and it was difficult. I had no vehicle. I wasn't on the bus route. So people supporting other people isn't a bad thing always. It could really be, a hand up, not a handout, but a hand up. That's important. If I was rich or I had extra like that, and I have had extra before and I've helped people, but if I was in a place where I was financially comfortable, I would absolutely help certain people, a time or two, like if needed, if necessary, if my heart, felt that way or whatever, Raven, no, Raven, that's not what I'm asking you for, brother. I'm asking just support, like being here like you are. That means more than any money donation. It's just your support being here and your kindness. That's what I mean by that. Oh, well, thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Happy retirement, Jan. You're a dick. I thought we almost went an hour with no goddamn old people jokes. I'm only 43. I lived a rough life. That's where all the gray hair comes in. And it makes me look distinguished, right? Thank you, Raven. I appreciate you, man. You're good people, I can tell. You can tell the good people from the shitty people. I know, Jan. I was joking too. I wasn't being serious. That's why I laughed. I'm so used to it. Either way, I get people that pop in here and they just want to say something about my gray hair. And girl, I'm so used to it. It's all in good fun. I don't get butthurt like that. My teeth smells chicken. Do you brush your yellow? Yes, I do brush my yellow teeth. Thank you for looking deeply at my teeth and in my mouth. Kind of creepy, but matter of fact, a lot of my back teeth I don't have. I screwed them up, man, in my addiction. So, yeah, I own it. Not proud of it, but you know, the lack of all 33 or whatever of your teeth doesn't make somebody a bad person. So. Oh, my vape. This is orange slush. And then I got a berry punch. They're not like they suck, but they're the cheapest ones. I can't afford like fancy vapes. So I only have two because there were two for $37. And so I'll get two of these like every 3 weeks to a month, and I'll make them last. And then I'll go without it for a little bit if need be, you know. Yeah, they're pretty good. I like them. It's not a bad brand. It was a special they had. And what was cool about it is they let you try them. They had samples out there. You just put a little plastic piece on it, and you could sample them, so you could try them before you bought them. And so they do the trick. I want to switch over to the nicotine-free ones, but I'm afraid I will fucking crash out on somebody at work or something, or one of the guys in my house if I don't have nicotine. No, Freddie, it's not DMT, brother. And I don't know, it should be that liquidy. Normally we don't see them because they're all covered up, so we don't even really know. Yeah, I do need a patch. I agree. I hope you guys all have an amazing day. I really wish you do. Thank you guys for stopping in and saying hello. It really means a lot to me. You guys could be doing anything else, but you pop in here to say hello. That makes me feel good. It's Sunday. Who has what plans do you guys have for Sunday? I don't have a relationship right now. I am single. I chose to stay single for the first year and a half of my recovery so I can work on myself, because you know, I had no business being in a relationship with anybody. I wasn't emotionally mature enough. I had a lot of stuff to fix in myself before I wanted to fix myself to be the person I could be for somebody. You know, because whoever I choose like to partner up with, man, they deserve like somebody good, somebody decent, and somebody worthwhile. So I had to like build myself up to try to get to that point. I'm not there yet, but I mean, I'm close, I think. I mean, I'm better than I used to be. But my relationships with other people are really good. With everybody I encounter, my relationships are really good. I'm dependable today. I'm a friend today. That feels good. So that's how my relationships are going today. Trabs, how you doing? Thank you for popping in. No, I'm not taking all the blame. I'm just owning my shit, I guess. A lot of the relationships I went through before I got sober was my fault. It was. I mean, everyone has their own part and stuff, you know. I played my part most definitely. That's one thing in the 12 steps. All right, brother. You can leave it propped open a little bit if you're coming right back in. So when we do our fourth step, that's about seeing our part in everything that we've done. So even on things where I was wronged, I played a part in it some way, somehow. And so going through that process, I was able to identify my patterns and my part in things. And because you can't fix a problem you don't know exists, right? If you don't know it's a problem, you can't fix it. So now, have I had some bad relationship choices? Absolutely. But, you know, I was no prize either. I was hard to deal with. I was a liar. I was a thief. I was a cheat. I was not reliable. I wouldn't say cheat so much, like cheat the system and cheat people. But as for being a cheater, no, I wasn't a cheater. Ever since my wife cheated on me in 2017 and we separated, that was the first time I've ever been cheated on. And it hurt so fucking bad. So bad that I don't wish that hurt on anybody. And so ever since then, I have not been unfaithful to anybody I've been with, which is good. That's the worst thing you could do to somebody is cheat on them. God, that's the worst thing you can do. That's horrible. That's terrible. My goodness. So no, I'm not taking all the blame. I'm just owning my part, you know. Touch the blades. Yeah, torture probably sucks, man. I'm sure torture is no bueno. No bueno. Okay, so one sec, guys. Hey, Steven, you copy?
Copy what?
So I'm probably going to do my bathrooms about 5:30, 5:40. Does that work for you? Or is that what time you want to do them?
Mine around 5.
Okay, cool. I'll jump in and do mine after when you're getting towards the end of or when you're done with yours.
Copy.
And then, oh, look, Sean's awake. He's coming to the door. You got it?
Yeah.
All right. You need help, buddy? Here, let me. Okay, you got it? Look at you go, man. Yeah? No shit, huh? That's cool. Right on, man. There you go. Enjoy it, brother. You're welcome. Torture, yeah. How do you feel about the gain eagers? I don't know what that is, my friend. Am I a cop? No, I'm no. No. I'm a convict, ex-convict, ex-addict, ex-alcoholic. I was an outlaw. I lived the outlaw kind of lifestyle, not anymore. So no, I'm not a cop. I got 3, 4, 6 too many felonies to be a cop. How many roommates I got? So I live in a big house on a big piece of property. So I got, I think, like 10 other guys, 11 maybe, 1 female. We have a couple that live on the property. They got their own fifth wheel and they parked it on the property. They just bought a house though, so they're moving out in less than a month. The people in my house, they come in like we come in like not on a winning streak. Like we come in with nothing. And the guys in our house, we start buying homes. We start living these cool lives with jobs and getting girlfriends and families, and we start living productive lives. So, yeah, so like 10 or 11 roommates, but we get new people all the time. We get some, so our house is like it's like a democracy. Like we have house meetings every week. And if we get a new guy, we vote him in. We take a vote, we vote on things. We have chores, we have accountability. It's a great structure. Structure is a good thing. But our house isn't for everybody either. We'll get guys that come in and they're there for 1 day, 1 month, and they'll go back out and relapse, or they just won't do the deal. Can I show my teeth? No. Why would I? I mean, why? That's such a weird question. Am I scared? No, I don't know why. It is a sober house. Touch the Blades. It's a recovery house. We work the AA or NA program. You got to have a sponsor. You got to be working the steps. You got to have a home group, service position, and we got to meet with our sponsor every week. Jan, I know when I first moved in, I talked to the owner of the house. I told him, I said, you should, because I had my YouTube channel. I said, you should let me record, it'd be great content, the shit we do and talk about. It would be a great reality TV show. But he shut that shit down quick. Copy that. It would make a great reality show, or like, reality show. But some of the guys in the house, like some people in recovery, don't like to advertise that they're in recovery because they got, a good job at a place. They, I don't know. It's just some people are real private about it. I recover out loud. I'm very vocal about it. I'm not ashamed of it. I think too many people are dying today from fentanyl for me to be quiet about it. So, but I don't volunteer it like everywhere. You know what I mean? I don't know how to talk different. Like the way I talk is, I don't know, like, you want me to talk like a horse? Like, it's just the way I talk. I don't know. Like, here's my teeth. You good? Yeah. There you go, buddy. You're only the second person I put in timeout. That's just unnecessary, buddy. I know, Touch the Blades. I usually don't time out anybody because I'm real big on like say what you want. We're here to talk. But if you're just going to be annoying like that, man, it's 4:30 in the goddamn morning here. I am not in the mood. I am not in the mood for that. I didn't delete my messages, brother. I put him in timeout. I don't know if I didn't delete those. Oh wait. Message deleted by Daniel Bradford. No, I didn't delete. I put him in timeout. That must have deleted his messages. Jan, no, I didn't sleep. I'm at work. I'm at work right now. I work from 7 p.m. till 7 a.m. Yeah, Raven, I don't normally put people in timeout. I don't do what Matt does, but that's only the second or third person. And one of the people was saying the N-word and being real hateful and just real uncalled for. So what do I do for work? So typically I'm a behavioral health technician. I work at a treatment center and a detox center. I did for 8 months, and then I lost that job for crossing professional boundaries. So right now I'm an engagement specialist. So I work in a tiny home community. It's where we take homeless people and put them in this gated off safe place for them to live in the tiny homes. And so at night we lock the gate. There's two of us here, so I watch the gate. I kind of, and I watch the monitors, the security cameras. I'm kind of security, but I engage with the people. You know, they're all struggling with addiction. They're all actively using, and so I like to like be some sort of a ray of hope, I guess, just to show them you can. I was okay. So I'll put it this way: I was right where they were 2 years ago, struggling bad, and so, they like people in recovery to do this job because we can be examples. I guess is a better word. Be an example. So that's what I do. Well, thank you, Den Snow. I am chubby though. I am chubby. When I got sober, I plumped up. So, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm not fat, but I got a beer gut. I'm not in the shape I'd like to be. I promise you that. But cops nowadays, they're not so fat and old these days, man. They're generally they're like kind of yoked up and in good shape. Not all of them, of course, but oh, thanks, Jan. Well, I mean, I've already kind of got everything back. I got almost everything back I've lost. Tomorrow will be. Wait, is today the 15th? Yeah, tomorrow I'll have 22 months sober. I have 667 days sober today. And so I moved into that place with an ankle bracelet, a broken down motorcycle, and a duffel bag and a handful of restraining orders. And so now I got a pretty cool life today. I'm free. I do live in a recovery house, though, but it's a good house. It's just like living in a house with your brothers. Like, that's how it is. Like, we're a family. We push each other to do better. We're men of integrity and honor. Like we're good people, and we fight the good fight to try to help other people. That's what we dedicate our lives to today. But thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. It takes a lot of discipline. Yes, I do have a degree in doing drugs and criminal behavior and bad shit. But now, in the fall, I'll be back in school to get my actual degree so I can be a counselor. That's my whole goal. Yeah, Touch the Blades. It's really awesome. It's a really great. I wouldn't be here without it. I'll put it that way, because I do very well in rehabs, in jail, any place where there's structure. I do very well at. So moving into this place, when I moved in there, I wasn't a man, right? My perception of what a man is was completely wrong. I was raised to think that, like, to be a man, you need to be big and muscular. You need it's how many fights you get in, how many laws you can break, how much drugs you can do, how many women you could sleep with. Like, that's what made you a man, I thought. And so when I moved in here, I realized everything I had learned up to that point was wrong. That's not what a man is. And I've learned from these other men what real men are. We're caring, compassionate. We're protectors. We're providers. We have integrity. We don't bully people. We stand up for the little guy. We serve. We help. We love. We're compassionate. Like, that's what a man is to me. That's what I feel like it is. Fix the clock. No, you're the second person that said something about the clock. It's not my clock, and I don't use it. So I don't fuck with it. Gorchiknik. I hope I'm not butchering your name wrong, by the way. But no, yeah, it'd be great to not eat sweets. I'm working on it. I am working on it. Damn, Blades. You would drink rubbing alcohol? That's bad. I knew people that would drink mouthwash though, and you know, when I worked at the treatment center, when we searched people's stuff when they came in, we would even take away their hand sanitizer because people would drink hand sanitizer. Which to me, that's ridiculous. When I was an alcoholic, if it got bad enough when I had no booze, I would go steal it. Like you're not stopping me. I would literally grab the bottles and walk right out. And God forbid you try to stop me. It's not going to go well for you. I will walk out of that store with what I want. That's the attitude I had back then. And if you stop me, I don't think your little $18 an hour job is going to stop me. Like it's not worth your safety or your life. That's the shitty mentality I had back then. And it was horrible because I probably scared a lot of people back when I was a thief. You know what I mean? I do remember there's been a time or two when I would try to leave the store. And this one time, I had my cart, I was pushing the stuff out. And this little girl, I say little girl, she was my age or older, but she was little. And she got right in the doorway to stop me. And that's when I buckled. I'm like, here you go. I'm sorry.
It looks like Sean is in there.
Is he doing the kitchen?
Puppy?
I knew he would, man. I figured he was just taking a nap or something. So when she tried to stop me, I let the cart go. I didn't want to scare this young woman or this little woman. And, you know, I don't get confrontational with the women that would try to stop me, but yeah, any of the men loss prevention, shit, good luck, man. Good luck stopping me. I usually had, because I rode a motorcycle too, so I always had my big ass knife on my hip. And so I made sure it was seen. So, you know, they usually didn't want to try to stop you. Don Santino, what's up, brother? How long have I been in prison in total? That's how men were in the 1900s. Yeah, that's how we need to get back to that. I've never been in prison, actually. I've only been in jail. I've done a lot of overnighters, a lot of couple weekers, a couple times, a few months. The longest I've ever been locked up at one time was 6 months, and that was for an assault 2 back in 2008. I got in a fight with these 3 guys, and I used a beer bottle, and so it was assault with a weapon. Even though I thought it was self-defense because it was 3-on-1, and the guy swung at me first, but never been in prison. I should have went to prison, though. Lord knows I deserved it. Borablis. 22 months tomorrow, brother. 22 months sober tomorrow. Thank you for being here, man. Yeah, it's like a mouth stopping. Yeah, that's. But I always felt bad because I don't like to like instill fear and like, you know, if she was brave enough to get in front of me and try to stop me, hey, you won. You know what I mean? Like my job is to get out without you stopping me. If you get me, you got me. Done. What's the most hardcore drugs? Wait, I'm sorry. What place they can? What's the most hardcore drugs I've done? Fentanyl. That was that's the one that was the most scary because so many, like that's the only one I actually overdosed on and had to get Narcan on in the public library in Sumner, Washington. But that was the worst drug, man. That was, you're gambling like every day. It's Russian roulette. You know what I mean? What's up, Stevie?
Simple green.
What's that?
Simply green or simple green?
Where is it?
Yeah, somebody told me to sell some.
Oh, yeah.
Here.
Here, let me see that. That's my card. No, you can just move it.
Well, you brought your cards in.
Yeah, brought my cards in.
Nice.
Yeah.
To sell these. I wish I would. Yeah, I have a collection of. I've been collecting shit for all my life. I got rid of a bunch of stuff. Old advertisements
Yeah.
for magazines.
Yeah.
From 1930s all the way up to 70s, 80s.
Don, I sent you that email, bud.
What do you know?
Not you. I'm on the thing. I responded to your email you sent me, but we'll still get working on that, man. If you're still down to do that. And why was it scary? It was scary because the chance of overdosing is very strong, and it's so potent and powerful and so deadly. That's why it was scary. That's why it was super scary. 10 years. Congratulations, man. And my favorite one was heroin. Hey, this somebody on here commented, they said that dude looks like Big Smoke from Grand Theft Auto.
Who's Big Smoke?
He was the character in Grand Theft Auto. Have you ever played the game? He does look like the white Big Smoke, huh?
Actually, I have played it.
Yeah, you know the character Big Smoke?
No, I don't know the character. I only played it once.
Yeah, that's funny. That's it's a compliment. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. That's funny as
Rip
well.
off cards and stuff?
You're a gangbanger.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a gangster. Yeah. I mean, you're the bad guy in the game.
Oh, I am?
I mean, you were the good guy. You were part of. I mean,
Yeah, I hear you.
You
I'm
pulled-
part of the death ring.
you pulled the betrayal. Yeah, that was funny as hell. Here, let me help. What do we got going on here?
That's all we have left. That's it.
Look it. That's all we got. Yeah.
All that water dude.
That thing was just full. Like
Yeah,
kind of full
yeah.
yesterday.
I'm sure we caught you. You said, Sean, you saw that too.
Yeah. So he's in there doing the kitchen, huh?
Oh, yeah, he's in there doing the kitchen.
Yeah, cool.
That's good.
Heck yeah, I was gonna have to rock paper scissors you.
Oh, no.
No, you're not good at it.
So lucky,
You don't, man.
all right, so, nice to meet your friend.
Huh?
Nice to meet your friend.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. My favorite one, heroin. Dude, Big Smoke. Yeah. You didn't understand, why do you live with other people, but your wife continues to live the same life? I'm not married. I don't have a wife. Well, technically by law I do, but she's in Texas. She's halfway across the country, and we're not together. We haven't been together since 2017.
Keys real quick.
My keys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I left my locker key in the-
You're good. Okay. Sorry, guys. Trying to catch up on the comments. Yeah, well, I don't even know what I'm going to do yet, Don Santino. This is just, I'm just starting this back up again. So this is only the second time I've even gone live. So I'll have to figure it out. I think once I get the engagement going and more supporters, I could start, I don't know, figuring something, be more inspired, I guess. I don't know. I was starting to do like these shorts, called Recovery Question of the Day. Like I did one last night, where I asked a question. I'm trying to get people engaged. So I did like a question. You guys can, if you guys want to help me out, you can watch my latest YouTube short and answer the question. But I don't know if who all here is in recovery or can relate to it. But hold on.
What's the guy's name on Swallow?
Oh, Big Smoke. Big Smoke. No, what is it? Oh, I knew it. Let me see one of those. I want a dried up fish. Anchovies for the cats.
For cats, sure. For cats and dogs.
All right, close that door for me, bud. Thank you. So if you guys want to go back to like my last short I did, this recovery question of the day. I don't know, that would help out. Opiates. Yeah, I started with opiates. I started with pain pills. It started with that, and then it led to heroin, and then fentanyl. Yeah, I told him it was a compliment, Jan. Big Smoke. That's so funny. Because as soon as you said that, I totally saw it. Yep, Oxy first, and then the 30 milligram perk 30s. And that was, yeah. Cheaters tend to move like that. The loyal are still sorting problems out. Opiate withdrawals are very painful. It's the worst. WBI, I'm not even going to answer that. Come on, man. That's disrespectful to people trying to, Shrooms, yeah, okay. I do love mushrooms. I can't do them anymore, but acid and mushrooms, I loved, and ecstasy. I loved that stuff. But I have to be abstinent from everything. I can't do anything. You do perk? No, I don't, buddy. But thank you for the offer. If I wanted to get high, I would just go out and hit up one person out here where I work, and I'd be high like that. But I do UAs at my house. We have a house meeting every Sunday at 7:30, and we do our weekly check-ins, and we draw cards. We have a deck of cards, and the three lowest people that we all draw a card. The three lowest have to UA. So, and then for this court case, I'm wrapping up from 2022. I got a couple months of that. I got to do a piss test every other week or every week. So I get constant UA'd. So I have a lot to lose. That's a big gamble if I chose to get high. I'm going to get caught up. How? Oh, you're the FBI? Well, shit, man. That's cool. Touch the blades. Yeah, I know a lot of people that just smoke weed. Whatever works for you, man. I'm not judgmental on what anybody else does. That's their business and their business alone. I just choose not to. I can't. Raven, you're still here, man? More evidence. Okay, WBI, what are you investigating? What is your big score? What are you going to get? What's your reward? Hog cranker. I'm praying for you too, my brother. I hope you have an amazing day. And thank you for saying hi. I hope all of you have an amazing day. I really do. I hope you guys get everything you deserve today. And I hope you just walk around smiling, smile at people. Sometimes a smile to somebody could change their whole day. So make sure you smile. Just smile real big and show the world you're stronger today than you were yesterday. You know what I mean? And I'm proud of you guys. And you guys are all worth it. You guys are amazing. And you guys all deserve the best. Hope you know that. Yeah, Don Santino, he's after the little fish. It's not even little fish because I literally do not break any laws today. I am a productive, contributing member of society today. I even have my driver's license. I never used to have my driver's license. My car has tabs on it. I have debit cards in my name. Okay, I lied. I do break the law. I don't have insurance yet on my vehicle. And that's bad. I know it's bad. That's the only law I break these days. Fuck, I even put my cart back in the cart corrals, man. That's really important to me. That's how I know that us as a society, we could not be a self-governing society. There's no fucking way. We cannot even put the carts back where they go. People are too much in a rush and in a hurry to leave the carts out. So if you're watching, please put your carts back in the cart corrals. Don't be that guy. Don't be that person. Please. Hello, fly on the wall. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, I know you're just messing around, man. I know you're joking. I hope you have a better day. Yeah, I've jaywalked too. Well, folks, I want to keep chatting with you guys, but I gotta hop off. I got some work I gotta do. It's that time of my shift where I have to get up and go do some stuff, clean some stuff, and make sure these guys have a clean bathroom to use and stock up some stuff. So I know I don't know all you guys, but I love you guys. And I love everybody. And I hope you guys all have an amazing day. And if you want to help support, subscribe and like the videos, help my algorithm, so I can try to do more stuff and help more people. Don Santino, you can just look me up, man. My name's Daniel Bradford. It says Tacoma, Washington on there. The picture is a picture of me. So you can just type my name in there if you want. What do you do for a living, Raven? Thank you for the little things, man. What are the things over here flying up? The little hearts and stuff. What does that mean? Yeah, like that. What does that mean? All right, Raven. Yeah, do that, man. Yeah, I'm sure there is a lot of them. See, what does that mean? Can somebody tell me, like the 100 and the hearts that come up on the side? What does that mean? Contracting operations. I don't know what that means, Raven. Yeah, but what's it do? What's the purpose of it? Is it just for me to see, or I'm still learning? I'm still learning this stuff. So I do got to hop off. If you guys do want to help out or able to, after I close this and it uploads, if you look in the description, there's my Chime, my PayPal, my Cash App. If you're able to kick down anything, I greatly appreciate it. If not, it's all good too. It's not why I'm here, but I don't care. I don't mind asking, not begging. But I got to get some work done. Got the sun coming up. I hope you guys have a blessed day and have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I love y'all. And I might hop back on tonight or tomorrow or something. So I'm going to end the stream now, you guys. You guys have a great day, okay? And I appreciate you guys. And subscribe to my channel. All right, bye, guys.